Good morning! Some more Backpack Battles in Master. Well, Diamond on the race to, or the rise to Master. We're down to 64 points. We lost every game pretty much yesterday. We had the first game where we won one and then lost every single game. So let's not have a repeat of that today. Shot off is nice. Pretty want max health. Ton offer. We'll buy it. I don't want the bow. We roll past it. A sword might be nice, a broom could be good. 1.4, 1.7. Helmet misses an attack, gains +2 damage. Do we go broom? We don't normally go broom. Let's go broom. Put you here, put you here. Actually, better yet, we'll do this, we'll do this. I think we could also get a banana in. Do this, grab a banana. We don't have any mana right now, so I don't need this in the bag. There's no point rolling, we're not going to buy anything for a gold. I think we do this, we send it. This is a waste of an item slot, but it's fine. Rocks, banana, and a pan with a minor heal. We also have a minor heal, we also have a banana. They miss, we win, but there's the miss. +2 damage, hits for 5. I'm shocked we're going to lose this, to be fair, although we don't have any rejuvenation. Alright, not a good first loss. Oh, we got a squirrel arch, though. How's it going, Gamma? We got a rainbow broccoli yesterday. A very long spear run. Ooh, very long spears isn't something we've really played around with, to be fair. Okay, we need bag space. You can come out. I do like the squirrel archer. It does fire faster for each food. Is this where we get rid of the pan? I think we get rid of the pan. We sell the blue little one. We check what this is. Ooh, Amulet of Darkness might be okay. 30% chance to deal 7 magic damage. No one's going to have resistance to 7 magic damage off the bat, so I think that's pretty good. We can put the squirrel archer here, the banana here, and both the foods like this. Can we get you in somewhere good? We could do that, we could do that, we could do that, I guess. Broccoli and the banana want to switch. So we do that. That doesn't work. We'll figure that out in a second. Like that, I guess? Although, this is a 2 second, so you'll probably better there, right? Double debuff cleanse, that's nice. And we got a Shelly and some blind. Always gamble the amulets. Some of them can be crazy powerful. I think this is okay. Or better yet, we move you here. Oh, I wanted a bag space there. We don't do that. How do we have it? Jesus Christ. Like that? I think that's okay. We got another shell for Shelly. We got a blind. I think a blind might go hard. And then we got a book that we don't have any mana to use. I think this is okay. We save this, or do we just sell it all for next round? You know what? I'm just going to commit. We sell it all for next round so we get crazy items. Let's send this. See how we get on here. You had a Pandemonium, Shelly, Wall Badge, and Scythe run yesterday. Damn, we've not played around with Scythes too much either. Do we win this with a Squirrel Archer? 3 weapons, Gloves of Haste. We won with a Squirrel Archer. I mean, I'll take it. Oh, we got a Turbo Shelly. We got a crap bag that I absolutely hate. Nothing needs to... Oh, you can go in there. So we figure this out like this. Put you back in, put you back in, put you back in. You can probably go there now, but we'll figure that out in a second. Turbo Shelly? Hells yeah. We've got a hammer. I don't want a hammer. We've now got mana, now that we've sold the item that needed mana. That's hilarious. You can go there for some heals. And I think you go there. We need gold. Level up, uniquely unique, or super spacious. Super spacious run yesterday went hard, man. This isn't something I would normally pick, but that did go pretty well. Uniquely unique's really good, but I think we want level up. I think we go level up. If we go level up, we take you out. We're going level up. Every 3 seconds we gain 4 armor. Don't think I care. I don't think I care about the toad either. We want to reserve that. Is this looking alright? Ideally, we want to put the banana here. So let's do this. You come down. Whoops. You go there. I think that is good like this. And then we put both the debuffers here, because this is 2.5 seconds, this is 2 seconds. Level up lives in the corner. Happy with this. Ooh, you touch a pet as well. Ooh. Oh, you could touch the blueberries. Do we do that instead? Yeah, I think we do that instead. Let's see how this functions. The blueberries touching 2 food would have been nice. But I think that's fine. Yeah, we send it like this. Are we committing to a squirrel archer for all our damage? It only hits 2 to 3 damage, doesn't it? It is stealing buffs, though. Oh, it's stealing all the buffs. Doesn't it have a 15% chance? 15% chance and it stole all 3 buffs on all first 3 hits. Crazy. The squirrel archer goes hard, man. 1.79 attack speed. How are we winning with a squirrel archer? It's no damage whatsoever. We don't want that. This is a nice bag to have. It's a shame that we don't have stamina usage. So we don't actually need this. We can't get the cauldron. We could get a hyper hedgehog. I don't think we need it. I don't think we need Thornbloom. I don't think we want Excalibur. I think we sell that. This would be nice to go in here. Squirrel Archer comes down, Shelly goes there, blueberries go there, so we're still touching everything. Oh, you're on there though now. I would like Shelly in the fanny pack. I also want level up in the fanny pack as well, actually, saying that. Maybe we do that instead, actually. Blueberries go back down, you go there and you go here. We've got so much bag space. Oh, I don't know what to do with myself. Don't know what to do with myself. We could get a booklet, we could get some rejuvenation. We could also get a sand. I think, because things are on offer, we definitely want the rejuvenation. You can live in there. You can go in there. You want to go there, so you get the extra heal. Sand, maybe? It does mean that next turn we're not going to gain as many crazy items. Booklet could also be good. I think we're going to grab the booklet on offer. And you know what? We may as well just do that as well. No, we won't grab the sand. We'll keep the 1 gold. 1 gold's going to make all the difference, I'm telling you. Pretty happy with this. They've got a Shelly. Their rocks are going to repeat, so we've got no armor. And they've got a hero sword. Turbo Shelly as well as Shelly. Oh my goodness gracious. They have high rolled. I don't think we can beat them, although if the squirrel keeps doing what it's doing, which is it's stealing a buff every time. Does that unhitched? Oh, my mistake. Good lord, I've misread the squirrel. For some reason I thought this had a 15% chance to steal a random buff, and then it triggered 15% faster for each pet or food it touched. No, it just steals a random buff on hit, 100% chance. That's why it's just stealing all the buffs. So because they've got a Turbo Shelly and loads of heat, we kind of won this because we stole their heat. Which meant our Turbo Shelly was triggering 8.59, theirs was 10 and 11. Not to mention 1.8 on the Squirrel Archers. Squirrel Archers are insane! A Boomerang's pretty good here. I don't think we want the pet. What do you turn into? Gain 1 rejuvenation for each food. Ooh. Every 7 seconds we regenerate 2 stamina. Oh my goodness gracious, we should have kept the pan. And we gain an Empower. This could also go pretty hard. If we don't upgrade it, it's got a every 3.3 seconds we deal 5 magic damage. When we deal 22 magic damage, we inflict a random debuff, so that's pretty nice. 75% chance to inflict a poison, 10% chance to inflict a blind, triggers 15% faster for each pet or food item. Unfortunately, we don't really have a good position for this. Unless we did something like this with it. Or like this. And then move the banana and move some things around. Could also go hard up here, I guess. Don't know if we want this yet. Not sure. We've got a twine. Twines are always nice. We've got a boomerang. I don't think we want the boomerang. Although we are stealing buffs. This is also have a 20%. Removes stamina cost by 20% on hit, and it's got a 50% chance to steal a random buff. That's why Steel Goober and Force Squirrel is a dream build. That is actually insane, isn't it? They'd activate. They'd touch at least 2 pets, and then you build food around the Steel Goob. They'd go so fast and just steal buffs. We don't need this gem. Ooh, no, we can put you in there. Actually, the heal's better. We'll do that. Let's have a think. Okay. We could even do that and that. So it's hitting 3. Or we could do this. Spin Shelly across one. I don't know if we want the rat in here right now. I think, if anything, we do that with the rat. And make him a chef. Start a battle. Gain 1 rejuvenation for each food. We could make that hit 3 or 4. Oh, debuff bag as well. Yeah, we might have to fiddle around with that in a second. Although it won't need the debuff bag when it forms into this fella. The regeneration of 2 stamina and gaining 1 Empower every 7 seconds could be really good if we go crazy in like the Impractically Large Greatsword or an Impractically Large Greatsword version of something. But I don't know. I just don't know if we need this. I don't think we want this. I think instead we could probably spin the banana background and put a boomerang in. We don't want to strip their debuffs either. Oh, we could also make a... oh no, we need a wooden sword. We've already got a boomerang. What am I talking about? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? The boomerang would be nice. We're already winning fights. We're already stripping all their buffs. I don't know if this counters us because it means the Squirrel Archer isn't going to steal as much. We're making that commitment. We've just made it. Easiest decision of my life. Can we do anything crazy here? We could put the blueberries heat. No. Let's bring this down one. Let's just take the shield out. Bear with me. Sorry, lots of noise in the house. What was I doing? I think I was going to bring you down one. Put this here, so you're still hitting the same amount of things. I would like Shelly to go down one, so this gets the pet. We could actually... no, that's a 4 slot. I mean, debuff cleanse and this stealing more buffs is kind of nice. We do have another food item, so you could go like that instead. You could go there. This can go here. So now you're hitting 5 things. You're hitting Shelly though, which isn't great, but it's better than nothing, I guess. You probably want to go in this bag for a second. So... still hitting Shelly. Like that? It means you're only hitting 2 things, but I think that's okay. What else can you hit? Pet or food? You probably want to go there to hit Shelly for an extra bit of a heal, but I think we'll do this so we start with more armor. You can go in there, so every time you trigger we gain max stamina. You can just live there a second. No, we don't want Twine, we want the Buckler back in. Then we've got more debuff cleanse, and we've got this little fella. We could make the broccoli go faster. We could make the broccoli go faster like this. This is kind of better, I think. And we switch these two around. You're only hitting 2 things. You're also not turning into the chef. So we probably want this like this instead. I think this, changing from the debuffer to the buffer, might be better. That way we're going to ramp because we're gaining in power. We're also gaining stamina, so when we do get a big boy weapon, we've got plenty of stamina for it. Even though we do anyway. And then we also start the fight with loads of rejuvenation. As long as it hits 2 food, it is better than this rat and the rejuvenation, I guess. I think that's okay. We've also got bag space. I should have brought bag space before I faffed around and did all that. Because then we could have done everything better. Didn't see that. Misplays have happened. The rat's a long cooldown though. This could mean that we could bring this up. The rat would then hit 2 things. Oh no, it needs to be in a debuff bag. I think that's fine. We're going to buy the bag space. We're just going to dump it there. That doesn't matter. We've also gained more food, so we could do that. And then we can bring that down 1. Or swing you around actually like this. So now you're hitting every single food possible. We would like this to hit the Squirrel Archer though. So we replace this with this. Put you here. I think that's okay. You're now hitting 3 foods. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's send it. We don't need that. We don't need the deck of cards. We don't need the gloves. We send it. Have some coffee. Okay. 1.49 seconds. Good lord. I am shocked at how good this Squirrel Archer is. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Okay. More lag. More lag. Jesus Christ, my PC today does not want to function correctly at all. You can now go here, which means we start with 3 rejuvenation. We could put it over here. Spin some things around, move some things around, and hit more food. We could even do this with it. Although, if we put it here, the blueberries would have to go in this spot, because I want this to hit as much stuff as possible. So you hit 3 things there. If we put you here, you'd still hit 3 things. The blueberry would have to move across. I think you're fine here, still in the debuff bag. This wants to be in the debuff bag now, though. Shelly's not in a fanny pack anymore, so it doesn't actually matter where Shelly goes. So, like, that would also work. Still hitting 3. Oh, but you're now not hitting everything. So it would have to go there. I actually don't like that play at all. I think we keep everything how it is. Garlic. Broccoli's 10% faster. It would also go... Doesn't actually matter about the fanny pack. If we move it here, it's still hitting 2 things. So that's kind of fine as is. You're hitting the 3 faster foods, just not the blueberries. So... No, that's fine with the bag space we've currently got. I could meddle around with the bag space, but I don't think we need to. Dragon skin boots, insane. We absolutely want them. Not too fussed about the look. Not too fussed about the coal. The orb I do care about. Interesting. We could put this here. Spin these around. So now you're hitting very fast 4 activators. And then this I mean, I don't know where we put this to be, like, really good. Unless we... no. I mean, it's not good on Shelly. We know it's not going to be good on Shelly. We could move things around some more. You're not doing anything. Why have we even got you in the bag? You can live in there. And then this can live here. So now you're on the broccoli, which is a slow activator. The rat chef is also a slow activator, but this is a fast activator at 2 seconds. This means that we're going to gain a bunch of mana, and we're probably going to trigger this because we're stealing all their buffs. And this is now hitting 3 things. I think that's okay. We can also put this on the regular amethyst, so every 2 seconds this has a chance to gain +2 max health. We sell the coal. Oh, we could have put coal in the boots, that was a misplay. We sell the luck. We send it. We are going to need a weapon at some point. They're making a steel goob, and they've got a boomerang, so the buffs that we're stealing, they might steal back. This is where we need an additional squirrel. And we've got the 11 mana. So now we're making luck with the blueberries. They are out ramping us. Or out healing us, should I say. We're about to hit the 20... oh, it's 35, isn't it, for the orb, I think. 35 mana. We might not get there. We didn't get there, but we're still winning. I'm shocked. I always focus so much on weapons. Oh, this is insane. This is insane! At this point, we can now probably take out the garlic, put you here. So you're hitting 3 pets, all the pets, which means you're doing an additional 6 damage. You're hitting 3, you're hitting 7. Yep, and Shelly's just doing its thing. We've also gained an elephant rune. This is really good in the backpack because it's 50 max health. I like that a lot. We can also make an additional Shelly. We've also got bag space. We sell the spikes. We sell the coal. We would have to sell the twine, the coal, and both the garlics for this bag space and the potion. Who needs weapons when you have all the pets? This is a crazy. I'm shocked at how good this squirrel archer is. Not to mention this is 7 to 9 damage. So this is like triple the damage of the squirrel archer. But it's not going to trigger very fast. It's 3.5 seconds, so ideally this wants to be in a fanny pack. Let's sell all this. That now allows us to buy another fanny pack, and it allows us to make an additional Shelly, which is another pet. Crazy. I think we put you here, we spin you around. How do we get 3 bag slots? We could just move this around like this. And then we put you up here. You're probably better just up there so you hit a light item. And you here, so we make another Shelly. This is probably better in the bag, and then we have somewhere to put this. Blueberries and shield isn't the worst thing in the world. We could just do that for a turn. What do you do in the bag? Reduce opponent's healing by 18%. I think that's probably better than the debuff cleanse. At this point, I don't think we're getting that many debuffs, and this is a 2-second cooldown, which is pretty fast. I think reducing their healing is probably good, because everyone has a Shelly. I think this is fine. Oh wait, we can do that now. Overall, I think that's probably going to be better. No, we're going to leave it like that, I think. Oh, that's a bit of a shame, though. Oh, we just moved that down one. I would like this to hit both the buckler. No, I think that's okay. Actually, that and that would hit harder, because this is going to go even faster because it's hitting 2 foods. I think that is the play. If we span the banana around... That would be better, but then we have 3 random bag slots that aren't doing anything. Again, I'm trying to work out how we can fit the potion in. I don't see it. We'll go back to how we were. Like that. That's fine. The buckler firing, as opposed to this firing, I'm pretty sure the buckler's going to fire more often than this. Plus, we can't do it because it's in the middle. So that's just going to have to be where it goes. I think this is fine. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. We send it. We're looking pretty good here, I think. Double axe with gloves, with a lamp, and flasks. With heavy drinking. This could be our first major loss. Could be. Let's hit him for 18. Jesus. We got a Windows update in the background or something? Yeah, okay. I thought that would be a loss because it's a double axe. And we're not quite there yet. Ooh, there's some crazy items, especially with the crown. We can make King Goob if we get a Goob. Holy! Bear me 1 second. What's going on here? Do we have... Doesn't look it. Doesn't look it. Sometimes my PC doesn't like Backpack Heroes. Backpack Battle, sorry. Okay. Extra bag space. Fantastic. Another Shally. Fantastic. Turtle for more pets. Holy, didn't even think of that. We've got a King Crown. Heal for 8 and protect 1 buff from removal. That's good if we come across any boomerang builds. I'm not going to lie. Use 10 mana, we become invulnerable once for 2.5 seconds. It's not the worst thing in the world. Doubles the effects. Oh, sorry, increases the effect of gemstones by 50%. We also have a Doom Cap. Every 2.9 seconds, we inflict 3 poison and we reduce the opponent's healing by 10%. That's really, really strong. So, how do we fit all this in? We also need to make 10 gold. I don't want to sell this for 9 in case we get a King Goob. King Goob is a pet. Items activate, we heal for 35, we protect 3 buffs from removal, and use 4 mana to become invulnerable for 1.5 seconds. We want that. We also want this for 5. Oh, I hate this game sometimes. How do we get this for 10 gold? We can sell this for 3. 4. We need 6 gold somehow. Boot sell for 3, and then we get rid of some gemstones, and maybe even the orb for 3. We have mana. We are stealing buffs, which is pretty likely that we're going to steal a lot of mana. We could sell the mana orb. We're going to sell the fire. Oh, although Turtle Shally. Turtle Shally? Turbo Shally, sorry. We could just make... We could even sell the buckler at this point, I guess. We're just going to randomly fill our bags a second. We want this. I think we want everything that is currently in our bags. Maybe not the Amulet of Darkness. I think everything else that's currently in the bags we want. We could sell this gemstone as well if we need the gold for it. 2, 3... What is that noise? No idea. That's 10 gold in the bag. We can sell all this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me that turtle. Give me that turtle. Okay, that's what we do. Now we're looking for a Goob. We are 100% looking for a Goob. We probably will reorganize our bags in just a moment. And then we'll figure out what we are actually doing. What does this do? 40% chance to resist debuffs for 4 seconds. I guess that would give it a 60% chance to resist debuffs for still 4 seconds if you put it here. For now, because of bag slots, I think that's going to have to go in, or we take out the flame. Oh no, we do have 2 bag slots remaining, so that would be fine. We just sold the buckler, so this doesn't do anything. Well, it does. Every 13 seconds, we gain 50 armor plus 50 of our max health. So this gem probably does want to be in the bag, and then the turtle goes in one of these 2 slots that we have remaining. I think that is how we're going to do it. Or, sorry, in both the 2 slots we have remaining. Debuffers, we only have the Doom Cap. So, We can figure this out and do this a lot better in just a moment. I think here we do reorganize the bags. I like what we have set up, but you want to be touching more pets. You want to be touching everything, and you want to still be touching as many things as possible. So let's reorganize our bags real fast. I think this is okay. Hitting 4, hitting 4, Shelly's up there, Squirrel's hitting everything, it's hitting 7. Wait, yeah, 7, maths. You're hitting 2, not the best, but it is a garlic, doesn't need to be hitting more things than that, I don't think. And then we've got the Doomcat hitting 2. This ideally could be hitting more foods. So we don't have more foods, and I want these boots, but I think the Daft Cap, or sorry, the Doomcat being like that is probably better. Still hits 2 foods, that's fine, but eventually we'll probably build some extra foods down here. And another food up here. But we will have to move Turtle at some point. Not to mention when we get a Goob, to make King Goob, we will then reorganize our entire bag. So this is looking strong and healthy. We're happy with this, we send it. Okay. Lots of weapons, lots of luck, lots of stones, so they're going to have 100% accuracy. Well, they are, but they're also not if we strip their buffs. And not to mention when they hit 15 luck, which they might not do, we might not even survive long enough. 8 point something, 9 point something. Oh yeah, we smashed him. I don't know how we're winning these games. This is insane. Yeah, 1 flame away from another turbo, which is why we kept the flame. We don't want the bow and arrow. We've got a new gem. That can probably go in the boots. We are gaining mana. Wait, does this mean this gains 75 max health? I didn't even pay attention to that. No, it doesn't because it's an armor. 40% chance to resist debuffs. This wants to go in the armor. Got a cat. You're a weapon. You're a weapon. Oh, we can't move bags. Oh, we can. I've changed my WASD, the arrows to WASD. We can absolutely, with bag space, put this here and buy the cat and put it up here. I don't think we want Nico. Ooh, 48 gold would live there, but that's not great. What does it make go faster? The turtle. Ooh, we do kind of want that. I mean, right now we don't. It's going to have to hit that pet and the Turbo Shelly. Are you a pet? You're just an accessory. Ugh. Disgusting. Chance to resist critical hits is nice, but as you can see, this is going to proc the turtle, which is nuts. It's going to proc the legendary pet we've got, the armored puppy, which again is nuts. It's going to make Doomcat fire faster and level up. This is really good. We would just need to put it in a place that doesn't, like, screw us. Whatever we do here, we get screwed, I think. It would have to go here. And then this pet would have to go here. Oh no, we still don't make enough. 37. That would give us 45 gold. You were hitting 4 pets. You're now hitting 2 pets. You're now missing, so you go a bit slower, and you're only hitting 2. We could obviously do that as well. I guess you hit 3. Is that a good play or not? 15% faster, I don't think is the play right now. And I would kind of like to keep this crown in. I would like to keep this. If we sold it, we could get the cat. 25% critical hit chance. Oh, every 4 seconds we use a mana to gain a luck and an empower. Empower's going to ramp us. I think that is better. And then the cat eventually can live here. No, it can't live there. It'll have to live over here. Could live there, I guess. Belly space. Have to live here and take away both the Shellys. Or maybe there. To hit both. Here would work. Banana would also work. Oh, it wouldn't, because then this doesn't hit because it's on the corner. Oh, we just bought it. I mean, I want to buy it anyway. I'm just thinking in terms of this hitting another pet. There would work. Banana goes here. This goes here. So you're now hitting 5 things. Both have critical hit chance. You're still hitting a pet. The turtle wants to stay there. That's kind of good. We just need more food around you. So broccoli could go here. Blueberries could go here. We don't use the crown for a turn. You go here, you go here, you go here. We roll for bag space. Bag space and blueberries and another Shelly. Oh. Blueberries would go pretty hard here, right? Because we switch these two around and then we get blueberries and put them here. And that's now going to mean you hit 5 things. So we start the game with 5 rejuvenation. And then we get level up and put you here. This doesn't need to be in the bag right this second. This wants to be in the backpack more than anywhere else, but that's fine. And I guess, do we want to gain 2 armor for every 5 mana we gain? Or do we want to reduce, I think we reduce the opponent's healing by 25% to start with, and then Doomcap ramps, and that's an extra 10% for every time it does what it does. This we're holding on to for, what's this called? Goober? We'll dump you in there. I don't think we need this little gemstone, but we'll hold on to it for a second, and we want the fire so we can make a Turbo Shelly. We reserve both of these two. This isn't really going to help us that much if we get a Goob, but at least it is 3 bag slots. It's extra stamina. I will reserve it, but I would rather pay 4 gold and get a 4 slot as opposed to 5 for a 3 with an extra stamina, because we don't really use stamina. We're not going to use stamina at this point. I'm actually not going to reserve that, and we're going to send it. How are we looking? Shellies are up here in fanny packs. You're hitting everything. You're one-off hitting everything. You're one-off hitting everything. Yeah, that's fine. You are hitting both the things for critical, and then everything else is just where it is. Turtle needs to either be in fanny packs, or we need a shield for that to really scale. Both players take minus 35% damage for the first 7 seconds. Hopefully, the squirrel is going to stop them ramping. Let's find out. Let's find out. They've got a squirrel, but it's not as good as our squirrel. You've also got a dragon, so we need debuff cleanse. We don't have any debuff cleanse. We do have debuff cleanse. We've got Shellies. What am I talking about? Oh no. Shelly proc. Give me some clutch heals. We gained some armor. Oh, we weren't there. We were close, but we weren't there. This was obviously stealing buffs. Ooh, maybe we should have gone Fedora. No, we're going pet build. Their squirrel was every 1.96 seconds. Ours was every 1.58. Shelly was every 10. Ours were about the same. And this thing just destroyed us. I think. This is such a good weapon, the Ice Dragon. You're not doing anything. Oh, you are. You're a potion thing. Book with the spike bow. This. Use 1 rejuvenation to gain. Oh, 21 spikes. So, wait, do you trigger spikes? No, you're a ranged person. Spikes didn't do anything to us, right? I mean, it's still impressive they got 21 spikes. We couldn't steal their buffs quick enough because they've got too many buffs. This isn't even hitting anything. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. We got smashed. We were getting stunned. Oh, triggers 5% faster for each spike. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Maybe the stun was the thing that killed us. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Oh my goodness gracious me. We don't need this potion. We don't need the small gem, so I think we sell this for 6. We can keep hold of it for a second. Weapons have a 20% chance to repeat. Does that mean this has a 20% chance to steal 2 buffs? I think it does, right? Potions. We don't have any potions. We just sold the only potion we have. And we've got False Life. I think False Life is probably the play here. Oh, I can hover before buying. I mean, oh no, I'm aware it works on this. It's just, I wasn't sure if the 20% chance to repeat would actually work with the on hit, but I guess that's what it does. We could steal 2 buffs, or we could get a lot of max health. We are pretty good with our health. If we can make these proc pretty quick, or a lot quicker, that is a chunk of max health we're gaining. If we overheal. We also have 2 of these, which is absolutely crazy. So... I hate this bag so much. This bag's so stupid, it doesn't fit anywhere. That's fine, I think this is okay. We are holding on to this crown, we're holding on to these boots, and we've got a fire to make Turbo Shelly. I think this is okay. You've lost 2 damage. You're still hitting 4. You're still critting what you need to crit, or hit the things to crit. We've got 2 doom caps. One's only hitting 3 foods, however. But I think that's okay, because they're both in duplication bags, so they're both going to put on even more poison. Can you go back one? You can, but also you can't at the same time, so you're going to have to live that. This is going to just have to be fine with these 2 doom caps doing what they're doing. I think this is alright. I'm not massively happy with it. I think we could absolutely do this a little bit better, but I think for now this is going to be okay. Yeah, this is fine. We send it. Have some coffee. Not happy about our squirrel being blinded. Poison's looking about the same. Oh, we did win. Minus 100% heal reduction. Damn, I wonder how much this was healing for. Oh, they've got 2 Shellys. Didn't even see the second one, to be fair. Towards the end, how much were you healing for? 26. And 12? Wait, did that heal for 4? Shelly healed for 4 at the end, because it's got 90% heal reduction. That is hilarious. This is a nice staff. We're not going to use it. What does it do? On attack, use 3 mana. We gain 2 damage. Items triggers 8% faster, up to 10 times. Remove 1 luck from your opponent. This is really good. We'd have to put it here, so it hits the most things, because if you put it sideways, it doesn't actually use all its stars, because it would have to go here, which means it cuts off some of the stars, because of the way the board's set up. It has to go in one of these 2 positions. Actually, it has to go there because of how big it is. So it either has to go there, or it has to go here. And it's such a big weapon, I don't think we care about this. It also sells for 9, so that's a no-brainer. We gain bag space, we've got another potion. How greedy are we thinking? How greedy are we thinking and feeling? We can buy this and put you right here. We can now buy this and put it here. We can put that there and that there. We got the crown in. Happy days. We can buy another bag slot, or we can grab a healing potion. If we buy the healing potion, we can't put it anywhere. So we probably want bag space, seeing as we are full on the bag space. I think we buy it, we put it here. We put the garlic here. Oh, wait, is that a misplay? Could do that. So now you're hitting an actual food, which is kind of good. Yeah, I think that's okay. I was thinking that we switch off the blueberry and put the blueberry up here somewhere, so we can spin you around to gain the pet. We can put you here. We can put the blueberry up here. So you hit another pet, you still hit the criticals, but then we have nowhere to put the crown. So, I mean, we do. We can take both of these out. But then this doesn't hit a blueberry at the back, so I think that isn't the play. Yeah, we leave everything how it is like this. We could also... Nope. I was going to say we could also move this back one and then just put the boots here. But that's not going to work, because we don't have the bag space for it. So I think we're going to put Debuff Cleanse in. And then we can merge these two together. What do they do in armor? Every 5 mana gained, we gain 2 armor. It's not the best. I would rather we have red gems, and I'd rather we have purple gems. Yeah, I'd rather just loads of red gems at this point. So, we've got 2 gold remaining. We may as well hold on to the gemstones. I mean, for a round, no, we don't need to merge these. I don't want these. We'll hold on to this because it's better than nothing. Although the debuff cleanse I don't think we need because we've got Shelly, so you can go in there and we can sell the blue gemstone. And that's given us 4 gold. How greedy are we feeling with the health part? Really greedy. We're buying that immediately, and then we put the flame in. I think that's fine. Shelly heal for 4 is that is very sad. Let's send it. See how we get on. As long as we can outlast them. 2 turbo Shellys, let's see how much these heal for. They do have a crazy amount of heat, so I think we lose this. Because we're not going to be able to steal all their heat. You've got stamina problems. We're ramping max health. Oh my god, the stamina problems are real with this one. We are reducing their healing to 100%. That means their Shellys are only healing for +3 and +2. Oh, does this just go to 100% and then stop? Oh, interesting. So, all the 0 heals. We did lose because their heat's just nuts. Even though they were healing for nothing. So, I don't know how we would have beat that. Maybe if we had a bit more damage? Because even here, we started to, like, kind of win. What are we taking 31 damage for? Oh, we're in fatigue. We lost to fatigue. Of course we're in fatigue. If we had a bit more heat, we would have won this, but unfortunately our buff stealing didn't really work out as planned. Like, fair enough, when they hit me for 50s. Because of all the heat they've got. And a little bit of empower. Oh, this is every 7 heat they gain. They gain +1 damage to these two, and this is a 30% chance to gain additional damage. Yeah, so these are both just ramping in damage. And then fair enough, they didn't have much stamina, but when they did have stamina, we obviously took a lot of damage, and then eventually we lost to fatigue. If it wasn't for fatigue, and we had a clutch heal, which we were about to do, as you can see, Shelly is like a second away from triggering. In the top of the face. We probably would have won that. Critwood Staff, don't think we need it. Have we won? Have we won the video game? I think we may have just won the video game. 2.9, 2.9, you are a pet. Is this where we sacrifice a bit of food and put the goob in like this? Oh no, do we need a twine? No? Oh, thank God, King Goobert, we're making it. For a second I panicked, I was like, no, not again! Because of this thing needing a twine. Although we do have a twine in the shop. Whee! So we could have done that. I think this is how we do this for a turn. We can probably take out the garlic and put the boots in, or we can put the health pot in. The health pot might be better than the boots. I think. We've got 3 gold. I don't need any of this stuff, so we roll past this and look for bag space. There is some bag space, but it's only some bag space. I mean, it's better than nothing. But all we'd be able to do is switch out a blueberry with a garlic. Which might be a good play. because then we're gaining a little bit of armor. We're already gaining mana. The only thing that is consuming mana is the cat. Not to mention this, but I don't think we care about that actually triggering. We've got another red gem. I think that is probably the play, seeing as this goes to 100% reduction in healing. It does start at 25% and these ramp 10% every time they trigger every 2.9 seconds. But I think combining these two red gems is more important. Max health's good. Healing potion, heal for 12, man. Do we need that? I think we put the boots in instead. I think we do boots. Then we cleanse 3 debuffs. We gain in power. And we gain 20 armor, which I think is probably better than just healing for 12. I know we do have an additional, what, 20% healing? But I think the boots are probably better, especially if we run into... Oh, and we get to put the gem in as well. Yeah, that's so much better. And we probably want to do that, so we have a much more quicker ramp to 100% minus healing to the opponent. I think we're happy there. We send it. Okay. Lots of stones, lots of mana, lots of spikes, and they've got a crown. Let's hope we smash them. We're not quite overhealing as much as I was liking, as much as I was hoping we would. Now we will, although they do a lot of damage to our shield. They've got stamina problems. They are ramping in power, which is kind of scary because we don't really ramp that hard. We'll take that loss, but now we do only have 1 life remaining. Ooh, we got another squirrel. We don't need the hammer. Here, we immediately just... Oh, we got another Shelly. We also want that stick as well, I think, and maybe the chili. Here, we reorganize bags. Whoop. Is this the build? Is this the play? Weaponless run, if you can count the Squirrel Archer as not a weapon. I mean, he's technically got a bow in his hand. And then we ramp the Squirrel Archer because it's so much quicker than this fella is. This is obviously gaining loads of damage, but this is quicker. So this means the 27 damage is going to inflict more damage over time. So yeah, how are we looking? How are we looking? Goober's hitting everything it can. The only thing we don't need to do here that I've just realized is the pineapple can go sideways. Ooh, like that, I think. False life can stay where it is. You can go here because you're a quicker activator, although you're 5 seconds. We've gone past round 3, so this should be 100% quicker. So this should be a 2.5 second cooldown. And that makes this go quicker. It doesn't make these go quicker, but that's fine. And then we put the fire here. You're still hitting both the death caps. Okay, so yeah. You are now hitting everything that is the quickest thing to hit, I think. The lamp's 1.6. You're about 1.8. These are 2.9s. This is about 2.5. This is obviously not a quick weapon. It's 3.5 seconds, or a pet, whatever you want to call it. But it is hitting as many pets as possible. The only thing we could have done here is span the screw around like this. And then figured out where we can put the turtle, like here or something, but we're not doing that. This is hitting as many stars as possible. We have the lamp as well, so when we gain 7 armor, 7 looks, 7 spikes, 7 mana, and 27 health, which we might not do, because a lot of that we need to steal off the opponent, because we only gain luck up to 5 luck, so we'll probably get 6 luck, because this is giving us 2 every time. Spikes, we now have a pineapple, so we are gaining spikes. Mana, we're only getting mana from blueberries, and you're consuming 1 mana every 4 seconds. You're producing a mana every 3.5 seconds. And then obviously armor, we don't really gain armor. Oh, is that going to... Oh, we do, from the turtle. Thank God for that. But we are stealing buffs through the Squirrel Archer. You're hitting 3 things. You'll hit more when we make Turbo Shell. We make another Shelly. Yeah, I think this is looking crazy. We've got this gemstone, the elephant rune, in the backpack to gain 50 maximum health, because this gives us armor based on our maximum health. We also have false life, which is scaling maximum health. So I think this is better in the backpack as opposed to the weapon, which we don't have, so we can't put it in a weapon socket. That's a 25% chance to stun for 0.5 seconds with a 3-second internal cooldown. and armor and other sockets. Start a battle, 40% chance to resist debuffs for 4 seconds. If we put this in the King Goob makes gemstones. Gemstones. Are you a gemstone? You are a gemstone. 50% increase. So this would have a 60% chance. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. And then we're making a Shelly again, because 3 Shellys is better than 2. Send it! Lots of daggers, lots of vampirism, a hammer, and lots of rocks. They've probably gained a lot of mana and a lot of health. Every 0.63 seconds they're gaining 0 health because they already have 97% healing reduction. We just flat out counter this build, I'm not gonna lie. Did the lamp even trigger? That all happened so fast. 9 to 10, the lamp didn't trigger. What were we shy of? Mana? Armor, luck, spikes, mana. I guess we were 1 mana off this triggering, so the Squirrel Archer would be starting to nuke people for 27 damage. It also attacks every 1.75 seconds. 324, 1.48, 2.4, so that is better than the Blueberries at 2.9. And the Doom Caps are 2.46, and we did get a load of overheal as well. 650 max health, I think that is. We also put 40 poison on him because of the Doom Caps, and 100% heal reduction. So we absolutely countered them completely, and we have a 22.5% heal amplification. We need a bigger red gem. We need Box of Riches and a bigger red gem. This is interesting. I don't think we need another popper. It's 3 damage. It's 3 damage. We also have bag space. So now we put you here, you here, you here. Whoops, click too many times. We can also move this up here because it doesn't actually need to be anywhere in particular. It's not hitting anything important right now. I think this is where we then move the Shelly like this, and Shelly like this. We could move you down. Oh, we could do that. And that. You're only hitting 2 things now, so you only start the game with 2 rejuvenation. Oh, you are getting hit with the crit chance though, that's hilarious. I think we probably keep this. It's an extra bit of extra damage. Or we can put it up here for 3. 3 or 3. You can, oh, but then you don't get crit chance. I mean, that works. So you hit 3. You can hit 4 if we do that. 5 if we do that. Even better. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, we should have also probably made Shelly up here or something, because we had a potion, which would have made all Shellys trigger 15% faster. Weapons we don't have. Armor and other sockets. 7 debuffs inflicted. We gain 6 armor. Now, would that give us 9 armor if we pop it in here? I wish it told you. I wish it told you. Every 4.3 seconds if it's in the backpack, we can inflict fatigue damage. That would mean when we enter fatigue, they will already be like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 fatigues ahead of us. But I think because these are giving 3 debuffs every 3 seconds, it has a chance to do 6 debuffs every 3 seconds because it's in the duplication, 25% chance to duplicate debuffs they inflict. It inflicts 3 different debuffs technically because it's 3 poisons. It's not just 1 poison 3 times, it's 3 poisons. So these could inflict 6 debuffs every 3 seconds, which means this is going to ramp us some armor. I think that's probably better than fatigue damage, especially when fatigue damage early on is like, what? It's 1 damage, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 8, then 12 or something like that. It does mean that when fatigue starts, they're going to be taking more damage than we are. The reduction in their healing, it's nice to start off with 25, but if the fight goes on that long, these will cap out at 100%. So I think debuff cleanse is probably okay, and we do that, we put the fire in. Oh, we should have kept the squirrel. We could have gained another Squirrel Archer. I didn't think we'd see a bow this late in the game. I think this is fine. We haven't really changed a whole lot around. We still don't have a shield for this fella. Crazy. Let's send it. I think this is looking good. Debuff cleanse, we don't really need the debuff cleanse, to be completely blunt. They've got Vampirism, so if we lose this, it's probably because we didn't put our gemstone in there in the Kinguba. They've got a 40% reduction in their healing. This is where we should start to ramp because Shellies are kicking in. Turtles kicked in. They've got 40 plus poison. They've got 100% reduction in their healing. Oh, we just won! 16 health. If we lost that, I would have been gutted because that was our last life. Alright. I'm starting to think that maybe these need switching around again. I feel like to start off with probably like a 30%? No. 40% reduction in their healing. It's probably better that these hit 100% reduction in their healing ASAP. We've got a buff bag. Oh. Where do we put it? Where do we put you? Jesus. We can't put you on the side. You're going to have to live around here somewhere. What are you in? 2 4s. We could put it here. Right? Single? Goes here. Oh, actually 4 slot single. Maybe something like that. Lamp goes back in. That's going to duplicate buffs. You're duplicating buffs. Do you buff? No, you don't. We have not even read this, really. You can go there. You don't need to be in the buff bag, but that's fine. We've now got a 3 slotter. We can put the 3 slotter here. Not that we need it there, but that's fine. Broccoli can go back there. We've gained rope. Rope's kind of funny. Where can we get the rope in to really utilize it? I mean, the only place it really fits is here, right? So every time the Doom Cap triggers, False Life goes faster, which is going to heal us for more. Kinda works. This can now be a fatigue thing. We've now gained a weapon. Do we want to use this? Probably not. We've got some fla. That was a good word. Fla. We've got some flames, so you can now live up here. Shelly can go across one, and we make a turbo Shelly. 2 turbo Shellys, I'll take it. Crazy. Broccoli wants to go back there. We don't need the rock. We gained more debuff cleanse / reduce opponent's healing. I don't think we need any more of that. This crystal can probably just go in the bag somewhere. Oh wait, that needs to be over here, doesn't it? So like that would work. So this heals for even more. Blueberries are still touching a food. They're not touching the pineapple anymore, but I think that's okay. And I don't think we need this Molten Dagger. We probably do need the damage, but I don't care at this point. I ain't fussed about that whatsoever. We can buy a fanny pack. I think we buy the fanny pack. Where do we want to put this thing? I'm thinking like we put it over here, you know. So the fatigue kicks in quicker, which means we're going to deal even more damage when we get to fatigue, because they're going to be rounds ahead of us in fatigue. So we will take 1 damage on the first round of fatigue, whereas they're probably taking like, they're in round 7 or something, maybe, because it's in a fanny pack. Doomcap's still doing its thing. You trigger every 3.2, you're every 2.9, so that is good there. Make False Life trigger even quicker. And we got a single bag slot, we'll just put it in the corner. 1 gold, I think we roll just to see what we can and can't get. Cheese is insane. That scroll is insane. You're also probably big, right? Crit chance for each look. All these 3 are nuts. And we could be really, really greedy and hope for a 4th Shally, but I don't think we do that. You know what, we'll reserve it. We don't need anything else. Happy with what we've done. We've put a rope in. We've making a turbo Shally, and everything else is basically how it was. False Life hits 3 things. We've got a rope, obviously making False Life go quicker. That is all nice. We could even get the rope and do something like this with it. To make this go even faster. Is it better to make the lamp go quicker? I mean, we can't really do it. No, that's fine. We'll keep the rope as it is. We send it. We're good. Okay. Steel Goob, not buffing any weapons. Are you being serious? Nope, you just got activators for armor. You're not actually getting any damage, but you will gain a lot of damage because you've got a Falcon Blade. You've also got a crown. Our crown's better than your crown. We're already on 800 plus max health. They don't have the damage. They do not have the damage. Oh, I can't wait to see our Squirrel Archer. 45 to 46 damage on a Squirrel Archer. Oh, I don't believe it. Squirrel Archer? Oh my god, it wasn't even the main source of damage. That's hilarious. Spikes was our main source of damage. You being serious? That's because they attack so quickly, right? 0.85, 0.67. They killed themselves to our spikes. Squirrel Archer, our main source of damage, was the 3rd damage. That's so funny to me, man. Not to mention, why does it just line off? The Squirrel Archer just decided to stop attacking at, like, this point. I don't know. Survival? I think we survival, even though we're losing so much ranking recently. Oh, he missed. Oh, that makes sense. He just went on the back burner for a bit. 70% hit chance. Oh, of course. Yeah, I didn't see that. Seeing as poison was crazy strong, do we want another goob? I don't think we want another goob. I don't know where we'd put it. I think that is greed. We sell the goob. We're not doing it. This little goob could be cool to put in. The Rochelle can go back. Yep, that's fine. So you're... I mean, they're all in a fanny pack now. It doesn't matter. Another debuffer. I wouldn't really understand how we'd get all 3 of these in. Oh, I would. But then neither of them hit this one. So we would have to do it like... No, because then neither of them hit 2. Because of the positioning of them, they're not hitting both. So, oh, bottom right is actually good, yeah. So it actually makes one of them double. But this one is not going to be able to double unless we put it like this instead. And then put you here. So now they're both doubling. I mean, that works. They don't need to be apart. It's just because it was easy to put it in like up here. So that does still work. It does mean that we lose the rope, but can we not make Shelly go quicker somehow? We can. You need to go back here with that there, so you've got all 3 things. We don't need this. We can sell it. The blueberries can go there. Broccoli there, pineapple here. So now the pineapple's hitting 2 things, which is going to give us more spikes quicker. We can fanny pack there, put a 4 slot here. So now both the Turbo Shellys can be in dual fanny packs. You can be in 1 fanny pack. That's exactly how we had everything. That's fine. We can put the 4 slot here. And then we got some extra 3 slots that we don't need to do anything with. That's better there instead of some singles. We no longer need this 3 pack. Although we could put a 3 pack there with the 2 singles. I guess we hold on to that, we hold on to that, we hold on to that. Rope. You can still live there, so you're buffing false life. That's fine. We've got a little goob. I mean, you don't really live anywhere, goob. I guess you can just live there for now. Oh, but this is where things get interesting. I say that, it's not really that interesting. We absolutely buy this scroll, and you already know where we're going to put it. We're going to put it right here, so it hits 3 things. It can only hit another Shelly. So that's perfect. You can go like that. Oh, wait, 2.4 seconds. That is a better activator than some of the other things we've got. Especially when it's going to go 30% quicker. This, in theory, this should really go here. But then we lose so much damage on the Pupper, although the Pupper wasn't even high up on the damage list. Is this where we put this here, and we put the scroll here? That's still better like that. I think this is where the scroll takes ownership of the goob instead of this weapon. You no longer kind of need to be there anymore then, so we could do that. Move you up like that. You hit 3, that's fine. And then we can put this... Huh. You've lost a star though, haven't you? I mean, if we put you there, you still gain the crit chance and you still hit 2 pets at least. I think this is a better play. Yeah, because even if this was still over there, it would still be losing stars. So I think this is okay. 3.2, 2.4, 1.6. You're about a 2.3 now, I think, and these are both 2.9s. I think this is okay. Yeah, I think I'm kind of happy with that. We can put a fire in as well. Ooh, we need one more fire. Do we sell these bags and buy something like a cheese? We could buy a cheese, 3.8, and we can put it up here for the doom cap, or we could put it down here. We're buying the cheese. I think that's insane. It's max health. I would like it to duplicate buffs, but at the moment that's not the play unless we put it here. We put this up here, and then we put you here. So at least the broccoli's hitting 2, you're hitting 2, and you're still hitting 2 as well. Although, that's probably better there for the doom cap. We could also move that there, and no, that's an activator. Yeah, that's fine as it is. And then we put the fire in here. Alright. We would like this, but at the moment I don't think we care anymore. I don't think we're going to have enough rounds to make a Shelly, so I think we unlock that. A cupcake would be nice, and even if we just dump it in this bag or up here, it means the doom caps go a bit quicker. And we heal for 10, we gain 2 buffs to tab, which I have the most of, so I think that's kind of okay. This is all looking fine to me. I think we send it. Don't know if you could fit the crit bangle on the squirrel. No. It would have to go where the cheese is. And the cheese is duplicating its buff, which I think is really good, and it's gained an additional star. So although this is nuts, it would have to go here where the doggo is, or where the cat's face is. So I guess we'd have to move this up 1. Nope. We'd have to move this down 1. The dog down 1. It would lose a star, and then we'd put... Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Plus then this loses stars as well. We still haven't got a shield. Hilarious. What a crazy build. Let's send it. Okay. Double Shelly, lots of fire, and they've got an obsidian dragon. So I'm not sure how this works. I think this build counters us quite hard. Yep. Super hard counter. They were also nullifying our buffs. So even when we gained buffs, we weren't really gaining buffs, and we didn't have a chance to ramp. Yeah. Very hard counter against heat. That's funny. That's very funny in Null Blade. Jesus Christ. 1.7 activator. Do we Null Blade? I think we do, right? Oh, and we can give it crit chance. What else do you do? Items activate, 35% chance to gain a luck and a rejuvenation. Items gain 1% critical hit chance for each luck and rejuvenation. You're at 1.7 attack speed. This goob needs to be sold. We don't care. It can't go anywhere important. Yeah, we sell that. We get another red gemstone. I think they go like this. You go in there and you go in there. Or we put that in the backpack for a debuff cleanse. This does mean they don't start off with loads of heal reduction, but I think that is okay. I think we unreserve the cupcake and we roll once. There's the second fire. That confuses everything. How do we make another Turbo Shelly? We take out the... Would have to move you, put you across one, or put you across one so you still hit 3, and then we fire and we fire. That's a Turbo Shelly made. We then need to put you somewhere, but you want to be an activator for this. So Turtle is gonna go where? I wonder. I mean, the obvious thing is we just take the broccoli out and put you here, so you gain more damage. Oh, we can move all this down one. Yeah, you still hit everything you need to. Oh, you can hit the Null Blade now as well, though. So you don't move down one. Kind of feel like we need the broccoli in. I can put the broccoli up here, but this wants to be an activator on level up. I mean, this wants to be activating on so many more things. But I would like Null Blade to gain the crit chance, and Null Blade's going to have to live like that. The only other thing I can see, really, is putting you up there. No, it doesn't work. Oh, we have a singular bag slot there, though. Like that. It's not the greatest. It's not the best. Are you in 2 No, you're not. You have to go like that. Alright, that's how we're going to have to live like this, I think, for this round. Yep. Yep. I think that's alright. We send it. Pineapple on sale. I think we'll put it on reserve. We'll send it. I'm hoping we don't get smashed. Oh, it's the Snow Stick build. Lovely. Endgame boss. So this build again completely counters us because we don't have the debuff cleanse, even though we do, but it's just our debuff cleanse is taking so long to activate. Everything is taking so long to activate. We've got so much poison on us, we've got so much cold. Do you know what I mean? A 40-second Shelly is just... Oh no. So we've probably lost ranking for that. That's so annoying, man. Being against this stupid build all the time. I mean, it's not that annoying, I guess. A little bit different to the normal builds we see. They've got a poison goob. They've also got a fanfare. And they've got a puzzle badge. We don't normally see those items. Oh, and a spicy banana. That's strange. Lots of sand, because I guess they couldn't make additional sands. We did have a crazy amount of debuff cleanse. We had 3 Shellys, cleansing 6 plus debuffs, but again, 56-second cooldown is... Did the Null Blade help us here? We had no buffs, because they've got a Mrs. Struggles. Not to mention, they were cleansing their debuffs and putting it on us. Yeah, alright, well this is a very hard build to beat, and we won't really, yeah. I hope we gain. 0? Oh, man. Oh man, is this where we just keep not doing survival anymore then, and just win, and then we get +5 ranking each time we win? Okay, I think we are, when we win, if we win, we just take the wins from now on and get into Master. I think that's the play. We grab a Shelly, we grab a Sword, we grab a Whetstone. Do we need Twine? I think we grab a Twine as well. Move you across, move you across, move you across. Don't think we want a rock, we roll. We have another garlic, that's fine. I think that's okay. You're hitting 2 foods, you're hitting 3 things. You've got an 80% chance to gain max health, and we've got a weapon with a Whetstone. We probably should have brought the banana. That was probably we probably should have sold the shell or the twine. Never mind. Han, blueberries, buff stick, and lots of max health. We probably lose to this, but we'll see, because they're going to gain 16 health every 4 seconds, is it? Every 5 seconds, sorry. As long as... yeah, they're going to win in fatigue, I think. If we don't miss very often, this isn't going to hit us very hard, so we should be alright. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, that's fine. We've gained a scroll, that's hilarious. That is insanely powerful this early on, and we've also gained the employee uniform. Shop offers, or sorry, shop refreshes, 35% chance for a trade offer. Start of the battle, we gain 70 armor, and we resist 6 debuffs, so that is nuts. You lose a trigger, but that's okay. So we put you here, shell here, and we put the scroll here. I think possibly broccoli is better. We lose another trigger on the twine, but I think that's better than what we've currently got. And I think we're going to sell both the garlics, and we're going to save our gold for the next round. Okay. So I'm hoping we win now, because we've started with 70 armor, which is insane. That's basically doubled our effective HP pool. They also have an armor piece, and they've got rejuvenation and a banana. We don't really have any regen. We do, we've got 8 every 2.18 seconds, so that is actually better than the banana. Like, double a banana. I think we win this in fatigue. We've just lost our armor. Yep, that's a nice win, we'll take it. Loads of bag space, more armor. I think we're probably going to stack more armor, because that's probably the play. We don't need the mage hat. We've gained another shell. I don't think we need the fire. We could also get Fortuna's Kiss. I don't think we need this, however, because it doesn't actually have any synergy right now, other than the twine. So I think we're going to go un-ID'd, but first, what do we want to do in terms of fanny pack? What do we want a fanny pack? I think I want a fanny pack over here. Let's do this. Let's put the sword in this way, the scroll in this way. We put you... oh, you can hit 2 shells though. So you could actually go up 1, or better yet, you could go here with both the shells. No, we want you to attack faster. Unless we do that, and put the shells down here. You're only going to hit each other. We could make that hit 3 things if we spin these around instead, actually. Like that. So now these are... oh, they're still hitting 2. We'd have to do that. So you hit 2, you hit 1, and this hits both. We can also move you across. No, we can't do that. You're going to have to live like that. You can go there. We can put the broccoli back in. Twine and a fire. I think we hold on to both, and we're going to go un-ID'd. That's giving us this double rainbow. It's not the best thing in the world. It is a light item, isn't it? No, it's just a unique skill, so you don't want to go there right now. We can also trade in the scroll for a flute. Don't think we need to do that. We can hold both of these. We could sell the twine and the fire. I think we do that. We grab you and put you somewhere like here. You need to... well, you can trigger faster if we do this. I think that's better. We don't gain the buffs from the broccoli, however, unless we put the broccoli there. You move down 1. That's annoying. We need bag space. So we do that instead. So you're hitting 3 light things, so you're going 90% faster, and you're buffing the only thing that you can buff. That kind of works. We'll reserve the fanny pack. I wouldn't mind the piggy bank as well for some eco. We've got a fire, which we probably should have bought, but that's fine. Because we can turn this into a burning sword, so we're going to gain... We probably should have kept the fire. That was probably a misplay. I think we reserved the flame just in case. Although we could go steel goober. I don't know if it's more important to go heat, or if it's more important to go steel goober. We'll lock it for now. We'll keep these 3 locked, we'll send it. So we're going to gain a bunch of armor, and then after 5 seconds we're going to top up our armor by gaining an additional 40 armor, and we're going to take 10% less damage. So now we take 10% less damage, we gained more armor. They do have a healing potion, they are going to deal some magic damage, and they are going to gain some heat. So if they out-heat us, like by a lot, we will lose, because they also have the double rainbow. Yeah, we lose because they've got too much heat. Okay. We've gained even more bags. I'd love it if it gave us nothing but bags. That's great. That's fantastic. You can go here. Neither of you need to go in that bag slot. That doesn't matter. And then we gained another bag slot. So you can now go there instead. You're an epic. You don't have to go in that bag. But you can go in a bag with chip gemstones when we get another godly or unique item. We gained some rejuvenation as well. Rejuvenation is better than nothing. You two could go in this bag, but where you are right now is fine, I think. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Although the armor does actually matter, doesn't it? Let's be honest, we should put you here instead. So you move across, broccoli goes across. The sword could go in that bag. No, that's fine. I think it's fine the way we've got it. We could move everything right one. Kind of. Kind of want to do that, actually. You want to go in that bag, you want to go in, and so do these two, although you no longer hit the light item. Nope. Don't like that. I think we keep it like this. I think that is okay. I would like the boots as well, I'm not gonna lie. And then the scrolls can turn into Lanternberry, which is good because we cleanse debuffs, and if we have no debuffs every 2.5 seconds we gain a luck and a rejuvenation, which is basically a better version of broccoli. But I think the healing is too good. Does dragon armor give buffs? It does in the stamina bag. It doesn't otherwise. No buffs. Oh, we can also spin you two around, so you're giving the buffs on the rejuvenation. That's everything that needs to be buffed. And that's everything it can touch that's a light item. You give buffs in the stamina sack, and so do you. So we could do this. So at least we're gaining some extra stamina. So these two trigger once. We don't need the stamina, but we might as well. Yeah, okay. The only thing we've not done is put you sticking out of this bag into a fanny pack, which we could do, right? Oh, and yeah, you could probably go in that bag as well for stamina, but we don't really need the stamina right now, so you spin around and go there instead. You move up one. So scroll goes there, sword goes here. You hit everything you need to hit. Yeah, you hit everything you need to hit. Sword's in that bag, so we start with more armor. And then these can just live anywhere. You go there, you go there. This could, this item could also go in this bag, but I don't think it matters. Again, we're not really using stamina. We are, but 0.5, we have an abundance of stamina. I would like the boots, because eventually if we see the forging hammer, I think we absolutely get the forging hammer now. So we can make loads of dragon skin boots, because that frost build is ridiculous. We want the fanny pack. I don't think we care about the piggy bank or the fire. No, I think we do. I think we keep everything on reserve. We send it. Axe double gloves and a Shelly stones that deal more damage, anti-battle rage for 100% of the duration. So they're double entering battle rage, which means they're ramping attack speed twice. So we use the first one. This is the second one. Yeah, we lose to this. I'm shocked we're losing to these. 40 heal on Shelly, that's a clutch heal. We need a Shelly. Don't need a shovel, we've got loads of gems, they're not really going to help us that much. I think poison is probably better than lifesteal. Healing is increased, can go in armor, and then poison resist can also go in armor. I think at this point in time, we're too early reserving the boots and the piggy bank. We probably want a banana for healing. So I think we're going to grab a banana for some minor healing. We can make that better as well by... No, we can't. Yes, we can. We move everything down. You go up here. Banana goes here. Just yep. And then I guess we can grab the fire as well, because we may as well. We'll keep this reserve. We'll unreserve the piggy. We send it. Okay. I think, yeah, we're too early on reserving these boots. No one's got a snow stick at this point in the game, I don't think. Other than Bag of Giving builds. So, this should be better. It just depends on how often that shield procs. The weapon's dealing some damage. It's also putting poison on us. This deals more damage per poison, but we do have some debuff cleanse. So, unless we get loads of blind, we are stripping what we need to strip. That's a win. We'll take it. We've got some boots. We may as well hold on to them for a moment, I think. We've got a second flame. That's kind of good, but also kind of not good. We would have to move you across one. We put both the fire in. I think that is the play there. We can put the banana in here. Yeah, that needs to go there. We can move you across. We can move you across. We still can't get the banana in. Unless we do that. Nope, we still can't get the banana in. Oh, the banana's there, but I wanted touching the broccoli is what I meant by we can't get the banana in. And then we can start with some extra luck. We don't need to start with the extra luck. What can we do with the luck? Piggy bank, bow, it's giving us luck, or a weapon that gives us luck. I don't think we care that much. We could sell it for a gold, but I think that's okay. This can also hit the fires for a chance to duplicate the fire they're gaining. Don't think we care that much. I mean, we do, but we don't at the same time. No, and then the boots, when the health drops below 70%, we gain a luck, empower, and 45 armor. That is just scaling our armor, which is kind of good. Reduce magic and range damage by 35% once for 7 seconds, which again I think is good. It gives us time to kind of ramp. Not that we're ramping, but yeah. I kind of feel like a second banana could be good here, so we're going to reserve the banana. It's on offer. We'll send it. Ooh, this is the start of a snow stick build, if I have seen one. Good lord. 3 Shellys, or 3 shells. A Shelly is in progress to be made. 2 brooms, so they've already got their brooms ready for the snow sticks. And they've already got the armor that they're going to turn to corrupted armor. Not to mention this hits 3 things, they start with 6 rejuvenation. 6 rejuvenation and 2 bananas could be better than our 1 banana and 2 rejuvenation to start with. Although we're doing alright. Nice. Good win. Did we make sure that was combining? We did make sure that was combining, and the boots are still procced as well. So we are taking minus 35% damage from ranged and magic. But they're not doing any ranged or magic damage, so those boots didn't really help us stay alive, I don't think. Okay. We've gained a burning sword. I think that's good. We probably need 2 whetstones now to turn this into a longsword. Yes, we do. We've also gained the rat chef again. This could be nice, because we do start a rejuvenation, but you're not going to be able to live very well unless we put you where... I mean, we could take out the weapon here, right? Yep, So you're getting buffed, you're hitting 2 foods, and the rejuvenation boots are also getting buffed, and then we can put this here for crit chance. That kind of worked out nicely. I would like the 2 gold. I don't think we care about the singular bag slot, so we'll keep the poison resistance currently. I think that's all alright. We could probably lock the bag space. I don't know if we need it or not. I don't think we lock this bag space. We keep the fanny pack, keep the banana. Don't really care about battle rage, although because of the armor, it will mean that we stay in it for an extra second, 2 seconds. So we gain 10% damage reduction for an additional 2 seconds. It's expensive. We'll lock it just in case we get crap next turn, but generally speaking, we kind of keep everything we get. Lots of stones. Spike bow and poison spear. This could be our demise, I think. We've already lost all our armor. That's insane. We've just gained a bit of armor because of the boots, and now we're dead. Yep. Okay. Not great. Not great right now. We don't need the potion. We have a whetstone. That's nice, because we need 2 whetstones. We've got a shield. I think the shield's kind of nice. We've gained another blue gem, or a blue gem, sorry. They can go in the armor. We've got another red gem as well for more healing. That can go like that. Another fire. We don't need the fire anymore at all, I don't think, unless we get a Shelly. The buckler I would like to keep. This could go hard, right? We could make red orchid collar. I'm still 3% life for each look, up to 50%, and gain 4% critical hit chance for each vampirism. We wouldn't be gaining any vampirism anymore, because this doesn't give us vampirism. So the only thing this would do is give us lifesteal for each look. We are gaining some luck, but then we'd also gain no crit chance. And I don't know how important vampirism is on 2 to 4 damage. We can keep it for the time being, because I think that's probably worthwhile to gain the 2 vampirism and 20 max health to start with. And then nothing is on sale, so we do need to sell stuff. So maybe we have to sell that for 4. 2, 3, Unless... Oh, I wonder. Do we have to sell the boots here? I think we sell the boots for 6, we sell the buckler for 2, and then we sell the flame and the emerald. And I think that's then going to get us something over here. Oh, we oversold. I don't know how we oversold that. Alright, we'll just sold things we didn't really need to sell. We could have probably saved the buckler. That's fine, whatever. We either go archaeologist or we go merchant. I think archaeologist is preferred over merchant. Things going faster would be good. Getting more uniques and stealing buffs would be good. But we don't really want to use our luck because we've got crit chance through luck. It does mean that we're going to start the game off with more luck because we do have a bunch of nature items still. Whereas merchant, we gain 4 mana or 3 rejuvenation, and things go 30% faster if we just dump it anywhere, really. The 2 armor pieces don't really benefit merchant. They also don't really benefit archaeologist. I think we go archaeologist. And because we bought that, we're going to have to redo bags. So it's going 150% faster, but this is 5 mana gain, so I don't think we're going to gain 5 mana. So I think this is okay with the frost on them. After 4.5 seconds, we're going to flick 3 frost. Yep, this is all good. Let's see how we get on. We keep the banana reserved, we keep the spike collar reserved. We should have... Oh my god, you've already got a King Goob? What on earth? How on earth do you already have a King Goob? That's ridiculous. Oh, if you had false life, your life would be insane right now. I don't think we can get him below his 50 health region. We are stealing a crazy amount of heat, by the way. It's a shame, but I mean, how on earth do you beat a King Goob on round 4? Or 5 was that? Round 5? Oh, round 8 apparently. Alright, never mind. We don't need the poison spear. It could be good. I don't think we want the molten dagger. It could also be good. Could be good. What do we want here? We are using nature items, so the poison spear going here would be really good. I like the heat generation. I don't want to consume the heat, so we sell the dagger absolutely. Is this where we put the spear in somehow? And we sacrifice some armor? We'd have to sacrifice a lot of armor. Unless we do that. You give 70 armor and resist 6 debuffs. You gain... I think we sell this now. I don't think we need it. We have too much armor. You can go in there for poison. You're 1.5, so these want to spin around. We also need more nature items, so it's actually destroying more armor, but I don't think that matters that much. Spear at the top end. Up here somewhere, right? So it hits more nature things. Yeah, that makes more sense. We gained... Oh no, they're the same items we already had. Rejuvenation and that. Can we make this better? Can we do this better? I guess we can move everything down one, right? You go up one. You still don't hit what you need to hit though. Unless we put this here. Nope, that didn't make any sense. Yeah, alright, that's just... We can't do anything with that, that's fine. We don't start with a massive amount of luck still, but I think that's okay. We do have a buff stick we should probably buy. We also have a cupcake. I think a cupcake could go really hard here. Not to mention we can banana there like that, and then cupcake right in the top. You touch 2 foods. We could touch 3 foods if we did that. You touch 1 food, you touch 1, you touch nothing, but I think that is also okay. Cupcake wants to be duplicated. Ooh. So I think we cupcake there and broccoli there instead. I think that's okay. I don't think we need that anymore because we've sold the armor. Another banana would be nice. Just for some nature and some minor healing. Do you need to touch anything else? No, you're touching everything green that you need to touch on that row. It's just the weapon and the acorn. Plus broccoli hits the hat now. It does, yeah. You're only touching 2 nature items though. I think the 2 nature items to destroy 12 armor is good enough. Obviously, we'd like this to touch as many nature items as possible, but I think that's okay, unless... No, I think that's important to hit 3 and be regenerating, not the stamina per se, although we do need the stamina regen now, but more just for the empower. The cupcake I really want, because if we can get more heat, this is just going to ramp heat. Not very fast, mind you, but it's fast enough that we're going to build up the heat. We could also sell something to grab the Wand of Equilibrium, but I think how we're currently looking is fine. We could sell this gemstone for 1. No, I was going to say sell the gemstone for 1, sell the rejuvenation and maybe a luck, but they all plays in together, so I don't think we need to do that. Ideally, would like to move you down 1 or across 1 or something, and get some more luck in on this side, but I don't see how we do that currently without more bag space. So I think this is okay. Let's hope it's okay, because this is our last life if it's not okay. A heat build! Nice! Let's see how we get on. We do have rejuvenation ramping. The cupcake has given us 3, then 2, so that's not too bad. If they get to like 60 heat, we lose. We have to beat them before they get 20 more heat, in my opinion. Because by the time they get to 60 heat, I don't think we can outpace them. Our rejuvenation's kicking in, but we also have the same amount of poison, so that's basically cancelling the poison. Yeah, we lose this. That's a shame. That's a shame. We probably lose about 8 rating for that. That sucks. -6. We're below where we started. That's cool. Let's do another game. God damn you! Okay. We pan. We broccoli. We shell. We roll. We probably get another shell. And I think we're going to go piggy bank, as crazy as that is to start off with. You can go there, you can go there, you can go here. Or, better yet, we can move this up. We can put the pan here. I kind of wanted all the food to touch. That's not really going to work, is it? Because we don't have the bag space. No, we do have the bag space. Like that, right? Do you need to touch the shells? You don't need to touch the shells. Shells touch each other, piggy bank. All food's touching each other. Happy days. That is how we're going to send round 1. Here's a fun trivia. What's the largest bag vamp item? I want to say it's a 6 slot, right? It's the armor piece. Vampiric armor? Ooh, it's the impractically large greatsword. Ooh. I forget this even exists, you know. I've only ever seen it once. Otherwise, it would be this, right? This has also got 6 slots, but this has also got 6 slots. Impractically large greatsword. Interesting. I mean, if we see this, we could craft it. We never get that lucky, I don't think. Alright. Even the scythe is bigger than armor. I mean, it is, but it's the same usage, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's still got the 6 slots. I mean, this is bigger than the armor, I guess. Even though it is the same amount of slots, this is a bigger item. Harder to put in your bag, isn't it? And I didn't realise that this is a 0-cost stamina weapon. I always sell this, normally, whenever I see it, until the other day when I realised when I fought somebody else and they didn't have any stamina problems, and I was like, why not? And then, oh, it costs 0 stamina. That's kind of crazy. Kind of a good unique. Let's send it. We've got food in, we've got a pan, we have no real healing. They're going to put poison on us. They've got a pan and a broom. I think pan and broom beat me this early on. Yep. Ooh, good heal off the shells. Oh, the shells clutch again. Ooh, this could be nice, right? Epic, 1%. Are we going Vampirism? I think we're going Vampirism. We've also got a lamp, which is crazy. Can you... There we go. We sell the stone. We sell the pan. That gives us a 4 gold. We need 3 gold. You don't put debuffs on currently. I think we sell this for 3 because I hate this bag. Yep, that's the play. We put you in. We've got the lamp. We put you in. You can go there, and we lose 1 heal. No, we don't, because we've got another bag. I keep on going to my arrow keys to move the bags, but I've changed them to WSD. I think we want this because we want boots to beat frost. So we will reserve this, and we will get this in just a moment. I don't think we need this, although... Oh, this isn't a treasure item. So this is okay. Plus, as you've just said, yeah, the game's telling me to make that big weapon. Oh, we don't even need that for the weapon, do we? Sword? How do we make that big sword? Twine and a bloodthorn. Ooh, so we're absolutely going bloodthorn then. With a thorn whip. And I do want this to make the boots. And it's not a treasure item. I always thought because it's green, it was a treasure item. But it's not. So we can get this, and then we can get an additional treasure item. This isn't bad, because this means we are going to generate items worth 1 gold, which is often a flame, or a chipped gemstone, and every 3 seconds we do gain 4 armor, which again isn't the worst thing in the world. So I think we grab both of these, and we do need a twine at some point, you are not wrong. Food's touching, but we can make the food touch better. Oh, and the piggy bank touches both of these, so that gives us more max health. This is perfect. Couldn't be better. Are you a light item? No, you're a fire item. You're too light. Okay. Send it. We're also doing a bit of an eco with the piggy bank. I would like to think we just instantly win this, but we might not. 2 stones, a spear, and a broom. They might have more upfront damage than we do. We also don't have any rejuvenation to turn to vampirism. We had 1 big hit before they kill me. Happy days. Oh, that badge would make twine not appear. You're not wrong, but we could roll twine with the bag of giving. It's giving me another one of these debuff bags. I mean, we'll hold on to it for now, I guess. We gain max health, that is hilarious, and we've also gained a food amulet, which again is also hilarious. We've also gained a goober, and we gain a mushroom. Thorn Burst. Stun for 0.3 seconds and gain 2 spikes. Triggers 5% faster for each spikes. Does that fit our build? Large? Oh, it does. Gain spikes, gain damage. Sorry, I was very quick there. This deals +2 damage per spike and vampirism, and on hit it uses 3 rejuvenation to gain 5 vampirism and 5 spikes. So we do want this. We do want spikes. We're grabbing this. We can sell the mushroom for 2, we can sell the goob for 1. We'd need to make 1 more gold. Would probably sacrifice a shell here, I think. Or the piggy bank. That's what we're doing. We don't need this, I don't think. Sorry. Or sell the bad bag. Yeah, but then we run into bag space issues, right? I think that's okay. Faster cooldowns. With the goo. That's obviously going to touch the weapon. 1.6 seconds. We can bring the weapon down 1. You're every 6.5 seconds. You gain 2 spikes up to 5 times. So that will technically ramp. So that can go there. You can go here. You can go here. You can go here. That's touching all food, but I'd like you up there instead. You're touching the weapon. You're on the weapon and Thorn Burst. Bag space and the hammer. We send it. Yeah, we send it. Let's hope this has got a really quick cooldown or activation when we gain some spikes. Hammer, lots of twine, lots of rejuvenation, and stun is more often going to stun me. I think we lose to a hammer, but we are stunning them more than they are stunning me. 5.7. Ugh. 5.24. We should have put the garlic on. Yeah, we should have put garlic on the goob. It is trickling some heals. Crazy. I always thought in the first, like, 5 rounds, hammer just wins. Apparently not. Ooh, crazy items. So we first want to spin you around, and then we want to put you down here somewhere instead. This is kind of good. 20% chance to reflect debuffs. After 6 seconds, we gain 30% of our buffs up to 20. You're really good, and you can probably hit both the light items if we don't position it correctly. No, you're never going to hit both light items, because that's a really weird split. Not if you want both the light items to heal off each other. So you're just going to live there a second, and we're gained a stamina sack, which is very nice. I think this we want, because when we run into the cold build, which we will run into, this is hopefully going to reflect a bunch of our cold. If we can also grab some boots from this item, that's going to give us a chance to resist and reflect. And the 30% of our buffs after 6 seconds that we just gain back is kind of big. I mean, after 6 seconds, this only really works if we have loads of items to start, loads of buffs to start with. Because this is after 6 seconds, so that's not going to affect the thorns. This is after 6 seconds. I mean, it's a bit quicker than 6 seconds, so we will duplicate some luck. Maybe this is too early for the mirror. It does sell for 5. I don't think we need it right now. We could sell it and get a chili. Be mindful of grabbing a whip. I will try my best. When we see a whip, I will try my... Maybe, actually, what is the whip? Thorn? Thorn whip! What are you? An epic. We have a what % chance? 10% chance to roll it right now, so I don't need to roll, I don't need to spend money. We reserve the bag. I think we're going to reserve the chili, and we're going to reserve the forging hammer. Yeah, we'll do that for now. I'll see how I feel after this next game. Just have some coffee real quick. Oh, they've already got a cat. 20% chance to duplicate or repeat themselves. So armor loss and blind loss, and they've got a toad doing not really a lot. Alright, we should win this. It's doing nothing but throwing out really good items for me. I'm not gonna lie. This helmet's kind of nuts. And we got a buff bag, which again is kind of nuts because this can go here. Well, kind of here. That can go in the buff bag, that can go in the buff bag, so can that, and not to mention this can, so it has a chance to duplicate the 20 buffs that it's going to give me back. And again, we have no gold. Brilliant. So let's redo bags. That should be fine. We still want the garlic. You're pretty good as well for a Death Lotus or a Lantern Berry. It's on sale as well. Are we locking too many things? We lock so many things in this game. We'll keep all this, we'll send it. And then next turn, depending on what we get, we'll probably unreserve some things in the shop. You've already got a Burning Sword. That is ridiculous. Or a Burning Blade, sorry. So you are going to gain a bunch of heat. One big hit. Oh, we just lost that. And it wasn't a draw, so we would have won. But we were 1 damage off. We couldn't have gained 1 damage anywhere else, I don't think. That's fine. Chili Goob, we want Chili Goob. That's crazy. Piggy Bank we don't need. Gemstone we don't need. Although we could put a gemstone in there so it attacks a bit faster. Chili Goob. Heal for 15 and gain 2 heat. This is kind of great. Kind of great. This is better there than the lamp is. So you can go up 1. Lamp can not do that unless we spin you around. That's fine. The lamp not in the buff bag I think is okay. It's got a 1 chance, 1 time effect to gain 2 heat. Whereas this is 2 heat every 6 activations. So that is better. We can bring this buff bag down like so. The garlics are faster activators. Where do my feet go? So, I really don't like that purple bag. Let's get that purple bag out. You go there. Mirror can go back here. So we get 1 buffer in there. You can go down there. You can go here. So both the light items are here. You're hitting 1 thing. That's fine. You're hitting 2. You're hitting 1. That's probably better. Didn't realize that was a light item. I'm not going to lie. Both the broccolis want to go there and there. Sorry, the garlics want to go there and there because they're quicker. You can go there. 4 slot there. Broccoli at the back. So these are even quicker. You can go here. Food amulet can go there. And then we go somewhere. Like that. Yeah, like that. I would like the chili. I'm thinking we put this here instead. This goes down like this. We sell this bag because I hate it. But then we don't have anywhere to put the chili. 4.5 second. We could replace the broccoli with the chili, but we need this. We also need luck to start with. We're getting rid of that. I think at this point in time, we're getting rid of this as well. We'll just figure it out when we get to the late stages and get beat by the frost. We do have a mirror, so although we're not resisting frost, we're reflecting frost. So that might be better than the boots. I think we want the chili. I think we want the bag space. I kind of do want to sell this and grab a chili. I'm not going to lie. I think we sell this, we grab a chili, and we put the chili here. It is a 4.5 second activator. This is obviously a 4 second activator, but it is touching 2 foods, the same way this would also touch 2 foods, and the 40% reduction in cooldown, the same thing on this. So this is a faster activator, but I would like to ramp heat. And that is exactly what we're going to be doing. We got another chili cheap, we'll lock it, and we send it. Now we send it. Get that extra gold. Is that span around? It is span around. Happy days. Okay. Thorn Whip! You stole my weapon! You've also got Spicy Banana. Oh, Spicy Banana for the heat gain could go hard. No, it's a terrible item, I think. We're also ramping our heat. When we get to about, I want to say 30 heat, I don't think we can lose. I could be wrong. We don't really have a lot of healing. We are using all our rejuvenation to gain Vampirism. Am I wrong? You've just saved me there, but nope, I was wrong. I was hoping that we'd be winning with 36 heat. Broccoli's 2.7, you are 1.94, you're 1.8. Crazy attack speeds. Alright, we didn't quite ramp hard enough. We have gained an additional Ooh, more food. We don't need the stamina potion, but gaining in power is nice, but it's a one-time thing. I think we sell that. This is really good. When items activate, we have a chance to gain luck and rejuvenation, which is insane for the Hungry Blade. So this probably wants to go here now, or even here, so it has a chance to duplicate buffs. I think that is better with the mirror being like this. We don't need the flame. That in there is good. We don't need the blue, we don't need the green. We've got an extra Shally. I would like to buy bag space. I think we get the 4 slot. You can now go here and here. 2 gold remaining. We've got a carrot. Carrots are so fast activations that I think... That's... Oh, we can just move this. Oh, no, we can, but we also don't want it, right? Because this wants to be activating and triggering this. I would like the carrot to go where this goes. I kind of don't care about this little goob anymore, I'm not going to lie. I think that's okay. You go there so you hit all food. I guess you could go down here maybe? You're no longer in the buff bag, but I think that's okay. We can probably spin you around for the helmet. Because after 6 seconds you trigger once. Not great. Or better yet, we do that, we do that, we do this. I'm really trying hard to make this work. We could even do that. And then put the goob in here. Carrot hits 3, you hit 2, which isn't great. You probably want to be there instead. Run into the same problem. I think you're going to have to live like that. Mirror can now go in here somewhere. You're touching each other, that's fine. The mirror probably wants to go down there, but I don't see how else we do that right this second. Unless we put chili here. Goob goes down 1. Garlic goes across 1. Broccoli. I was going to move this down. Like this or something, but I don't really think that matters. Hitting 2, hitting 2, hitting 1, you're hitting 2 fast activators. I think that's okay for a bit more minor heal. We're also getting a cupcake. I think a cupcake's pretty big. It might be too early to get a cupcake, but I think we want to reserve it, and we're going to keep the chili reserved as well. We have a 25% chance to get an epic, so I think we need to really look hard for a Thorn Whip. Another Thorn Whip. Brilliant. Everyone's going Thorn build this game, I guess. Everyone's got a Thorn Whip, but me! Debuff cleanse is nice. They don't really seem to be putting debuffs on us. We are ramping with the chili. We have won a game. Fantastic. We've gained a healing bag. We've gained a horrible bag. We don't need the spear. We probably want the piggy bank for chipped gemstones. This sells for 3. You want to go in armor. There we go. We can... Oh, hello. We can sell the little one for 1 gold. That's fine. Okay. What am I thinking? Weapon Master, I don't like the poison effect, especially when we don't have enough cleanse. If we are ramping chili though, we are going to have good debuff cleanse. So Weapon Master could be good here. Although, no, it won't be good because we're not going to have multiple melee weapons, so we don't want Weapon Master. Bard, I have still not really played around with this Bard instrument, the ukulele. We could do something with the ukulele, but I don't think we are this game. So it's either Shieldmaster, Archaeologist, or Merchant yet again. This wants to go where? Oh, and we've got 4 gold and we haven't bought a goddamn subclass. Oh, I hate it. Do we need a subclass? We kind of do need a subclass, right? I'm not going to lie. We need a subclass. You sell for 5 gold. We need to sell one more thing. It's going to be this little yellow gemstone. We sell that. We sell the chipped gemstones, unfortunately, but that's how we're going to do it. I absolutely hate it, but at the same time, I absolutely love it. We've just done our bags. We're now going to have to do bags again real fast. I think that is as good as we're going to get it right this moment. Yeah. I guess ideally we want to move this across one and put the sword over here because it doesn't need to be in the diamond. And then that way if this is here, I don't know. I think this is fine. We'll keep the chili reserved. We'll keep the cupcake reserved. I don't think we want an axe. Don't think we want the snowman. Don't think we want the sword. We'll send this. I think we're doing alright. Okay. We've got pretty fast activators now. Pause it. You are 2.21, 1.5, 2.44, 1.65. You're 2.92. So yeah, they are all the fastest activators. Yeah. Although 2.4 is slightly faster than the garlic. So we could have put this up here, but I think this is good to activate the white lily collar. Okay. They've gone with Weapon Master. And I believe it's only hitting nothing, so that's cool. You're just going to poison me and poison you. Parrot's going to be doing some work to cleanse all this debuff. These weapons are going to scale. You've got a squirrel stealing our buffs. Oh my god, you've got a squirrel. How did you lose with a squirrel? Can't believe you've lost with a squirrel. That's insane. 2.4 seconds we inflict a blind. I think that is bonkers in the backpack. It could also have crit chance and crit damage on the weapon, which could also be really good. But we'll try that. We gain some boots. I do want the boots. We've also gained a pupper again. You could go in the trash. Although you are an activator going right here. It'll be better if you could touch the pet to gain some actual damage, but I think that's probably a better play. Because it's free damage, it's a 3.5 activator, it's going to activate more than once, which means this is going to trigger more than once. Boots can come out, helmet can go back in, because the helmet's way better than the boots. And we gained a fire, which is giving us some heat. Or do we sell it for 4? It only sells for 4? Jesus. I think we sell the boots for 3 and we grab another chili. I'm not going to lie. Whoa! You no longer have anywhere to live to hit all foods. Which is a problem. Unless we bring... Nope, because they're at the bottom of the floor, the bottom of the map. How do we fit that in? These are all our healing items, so they're kind of important to be within the healing bag. This hitting everything except the carrot isn't great. Oh, and the broccoli. It's not in the broccoli either. It would have to go where the helmet is. Which means we lose a little tiny bit off shell healing. But I think that's fine to make all the food trigger faster. We don't need the goo. I'm selling it. We can't move it up one. We can't move anything. This is where everything has to live now. Alright, we're good. We keep the cupcake locked. We don't keep anything else locked. If we want more food, we just buy the food, and then it's obviously going to get restocked with another food because we have the Amulet of Feasting. We send this. I'm looking... I think this is looking alright. A katana? I think we're getting outscaled in item value now. We've cleansed all our debuffs. That's perfect. We are stealing all their buffs. That is also perfect. We've smashed them. Say goodbye to that katana. Easy. I was very worried about the katana. We still need... lol, that's the wrong one. We sell that. We sell the gloves. I don't care about the dog. We sell the dog. Use 11 health to gain 3 mana and inflict 1 blind. That's nice, but we don't care. We're not keeping it. We've gained a yellow gemstone. We've got nowhere to put it. We sell it. This is the kind of round I like, where we sell everything. Chance-based effects are more likely to trigger. This could be really good on the mirror, I'm not going to lie. Because it has a 30% chance of 20, so it would have a 26% chance to reflect debuffs. That's pretty big. I don't think we care about Stoned. I don't think we care about Echoing Battlecry. So I think this is probably the better of the buffs. And we gain 1 luck, and if we have at least 5 luck, we gain a random other buff. If we dip below 5 luck, obviously the broccoli is going to give us 2, but this is also going to give us 1, and it's every 4 seconds. Easiest decision of my life. Ooh, what do you do? Gain 40 maximum health. Every 3 seconds we use a luck, a heat, and a mana to gain an Empower and 3 rejuvenation, which means our Vampiric Blade can ramp hard. If we buy this, we got nowhere to put you, so we're going to buy it, obviously. What are you? Every 3 seconds. You're faster than Garlic. We take Garlic out. We put you here. Oh, you're a foodie. You are a foodie. Does that mean this makes it go faster? Holy moly, it does. We don't have any mana right now. So, I mean, we are stealing buffs, and everyone has mana, so we will eventually steal mana. So that's fine. This is also using a luck, which is kind of bad because we need more luck generation. And we're using a heat, which we do gain from the Chili Goob. That's going to pump Empower, pump Rejuvenation, and that's going to make our Hungry Blade deal crazy amount of damage. We need to sell the Garlic, and I think in order to get this in, which is max health, we either get rid of the Flame or we get rid of the minor heal, 5 heal. I don't know if 1 heat is better than the 5 heal. I do want to keep the shells in case we come across Shelly as well. I think here, more crit chance, that's hilarious. Cupcake and Broccoli would go really hard here. I think we roll it once just to see what's available. Bag space is nice. And I think we send it. What do you do? Fedora, Gingerbread Man, Spikes, Dog, and the other thing. I think we need this somewhere as well. You could probably live under here. Maybe. We'll see. I think we want Nico. We send this. We keep the fire. Do we need to keep the fire? Nope. We don't need to keep the fire. We send it. Oh, we could also buy the bag space now. Not that we need to. So I think we just leave it on reserve. We save our gold, we see what it gives us. Okay, let's have some coffee. That dragon just crit me for 40 something. Cupcake here would go hard, man, because the Cupcake's just going to pump heat. Oh, easiest game of my life. We don't need the potion. The armor would be great. We're going to sell it. We ain't got nowhere to put you. So here, if we buy you... Oh, 54 gold right there. Our item value is pretty big, actually. I mean, we just take out the broccoli, right? Although I don't really want to do that because this is duplicating or has a chance to duplicate the rejuvenation. And we kind of do need the rejuvenation. What happens if we take you out? Cupcake's kind of worth a lot. We could, for 1 turn, put this here. We're just going to do that for a second. I think that's fine. 54. This is such a long cooldown. I think this is okay, being 54 gold. Gingerbread's a pretty slow activate. It's 3 seconds, but also going 40% faster. 2.7, 4.5, 4.5, 3.5, 3.4. It's currently our faster activator. Every 3 seconds. Oh, it was 10 seconds. Oh, maybe it's been fixed. Maybe it used to be quite a slow activator. I kind of want the Cupcake. I don't know if we need these 2 shells anymore. I kind of want to put this in as well. Because the rejuvenation, if we don't put this in, we don't have a permanent source of rejuvenation. Oh, this is gaining 3 rejuvenation. We no longer need the broccoli. Get sold. Easiest decision of my life. We will buy this bag slot now. And we can put this here. We can spin you around, right? Because the only thing... Oh, you can touch Nico. But you can't touch Nico unless we bring you out one. Ooh, even better yet, and you're still in the diamond. Hells yeah, you can come down. Now you're hitting 2 things, so you've got an additional 4% chance. I mean, 4% is garbage, but I guess it's better than just a flat 20? I don't know. I think that's good like that. This is still hitting 54 gold worth of items, which is crazy to me. And then we want the cupcake. We send it, we're looking pretty good here. I think we're looking really good here. You've got a Turbo Shelly, you've got Vampiric Armor, you're also going to kill us with heat if you get to that point. And you've only got 1 rock in the bag of stones, and you've got another bag of stones here. What is this bag layout? You've got so many good items. You've got triple the same amulet. What? What? You've got 2 Amulet of the Wild. After 2.4 seconds, this just triggers twice immediately because of these. How on earth did you lose? You've got 2 armor trinkets. And you've got 2 Amulet of Energies. You've got so many good items. How did you lose with a Turbo Shelly and 2 Amulets of the Wild? That's insane. You've got double lamp on your weapon, and yet somehow you couldn't figure out how to put 3 bags in 2 bag of stones? What? Just move the boots up 1 and put 2... What? What is this bag? How are you in Master? Diamond, get it right, I'm not in Master yet. Oh, we gained another mirror. That is insane. Actually insane. We don't need the flute. We don't need the garlic. We don't need the fire. We don't need the little blue gemstone. That is crazy. Actually crazy. I can't wait to fight a frost build. We're still going to get smashed, but I can't wait to fight one. Where do we put you now? I need bag space. Oh, so graceful. So graceful. We also gained mana. We gained mana. Why do we need mana? For the gingerbread man. We've also got a chance to duplicate buffs. That's insane if we can get it up here. We can 4-slot here. Well, we can't, but we can at the same time. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? We need the bag space, first of all. So we are going to buy bag space and dump you here. You can now live there. So you're hitting 2, you're hitting 3. That is insane frost resistance. Or, wow, debuff resistance, to be completely honest. That now means we've got a 24... 50% chance to reflect debuffs. I mean, it's not like multiplicative, is it? It's not additive, it's multiplicative, I think. One of them. We don't need the Frostbook. The owl could be really good. Would have to put it in a stupid location though, like here. And it's only going to hit 2 things, which is the gingerbread man and the chili goob, which I think is kind of okay if we put it right here. I don't think that's a misplay. I think we lock the owl and we dump you right here. Crazy. I can't believe we've got 2 cold mirrors. That is insane to me. Send it. Ooh, pets trigger 2% twice, or have a chance to trigger twice for them. All their food's going to trigger crazy fast. The goob is doing work. It's healing for 22. The chilies are healing for 7. We gained a bunch of heat. We gained a bunch of rejuvenation. We got loads of vampirism as well. We're critting for 70s. Good lord, critting for 70s and 80s. So I did just say we should just take the wins now every time we win. But I'm now thinking we do survival mode. I don't think we're going to win every game. So we probably won't gain more than +5 even if we do survival, but this build seems to be really strong. I love doing what I say I'm going to do, it's fantastic. This is good because the only thing that needs to go in there is the helmet, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Although, if we take the helmet out, we lose the gold value. So, you could technically go here. We'll figure you out in a second. We'll keep it for now. We've got a... Ooh, we've gained a misfortune. That's also really good for our current build. It's a 2.1 second activator as well, which means the gingerbread man doesn't really need to be there. Oh, he's also not gaining as much cooldown speed because we've taken out the broccoli. You can come out, misfortune can come in. Misfortune in a buff bag would be nuts, but it's such a fast activator that I think that's fine like that. I would also kind of like to get misfortune in a fanny pack. So you're just going to live like that now. You can now go here. You can come out, which drops it to 33 gold. You can go back in, 47 gold. 4 slot can go here. Better yet, like this. Chili can go in, chili can go in. Gingerbread man can go in. In fact, between the chili, so he's hitting 2. We can also stick him out, so he's still hitting 2. That's fine, it does like that. We do want the carrot to hit more, so we'll turn the carrot on its side. Or better yet, we do... No, that doesn't work. Kind of want to put both of these in the fanny pack. Does that work? Like that. Now you're touching a food, which is nice. You can go there, so you touch 2. We've got chili touching 2, chili touching 1. Food buff. All the food is on this side, so we can just dump you there in the off spot. That's perfect. You don't need to be touched by anything, right? No, nothing touches anything. 7 debuffs inflicted, we gain 6 armor. Opponent drops below 30% health, we deal 50% more damage. Or fatigue damage. I think this is fine doing fatigue damage. Every 4.3 seconds. That is fine where we've currently got it, and the max health can go there. We've got no gold for this, we've got no gold for this. Now, I would still want to put the owl here, so it duplicates whatever the 3 buffs that you give at 2.1 seconds, and the chili goober. So just up here will be perfect. If we get another fanny pack, we'll spin this on its side. So the owl is in 2, you're in 1, you're in 1. And I don't think, I mean, I still want the cupcake, I'm not going to lie, I still want that cupcake. We also have a fancy fencing rapier, which is good and bad. It's good because it's going to generate luck on a miss, but it's bad because it's consistently using 3 luck, and if we drop to 0 luck, and this triggers, it's not going to trigger and steal buffs. This is also not going to trigger and gain 20 max health and 3 rejuvenation. But then if this misses, then yeah, I don't think we need the fancy fencing rapier. I think it's not going to fit the build properly. Ba-da-da. Loads of piggies, a goob with loads of daggerangs and a hammer. This is a very interesting build. I think we just get smashed by that build, yeah. Hammer. Not to mention it's got a higher stun chance, and it's got insane crit chance. Insane crit chance. It's got 18% crit, lol. It is going to ramp damage, and both the daggerangs are firing pretty quick at 1.11 seconds, and they're gaining damage. You've also got a 1.6 second debuff cleanser, Amethyst. Good build. Loads of gemstones. All they've got is gemstones and daggers, basically. They're not even bothered about their luck. That's nuts. They've got the fedora specifically for the hammer and daggerangs. They don't have any armor. They do have armor. Why do they have armor? Oh, because of the steel goober, obviously. Things are triggering faster because of all they've got is fanny packs. What? They have like 8 fanny packs. That's insane. All they've done is sold all their chip gemstones and just rolled for fanny packs. Crazy. We don't need the hero longsword. Start of battle weapons gain +3 damage. I don't think we care about that. 0.6, 0.6. We sell that. We've gained a couple of gemstones, which is always nice. We don't really need them. I think we buy the owl, or do we buy the cupcake now? Heals for 5 every 4.5 seconds. Heal for 10. So we could probably put this up here instead now. Ooh, can we? We'd have to put the gingerbread man here. No, we can't. Oh, the chili here and the cupcake here. Which isn't great. Because they're all in the healing bag and they want to stick out of the healing bag. This doesn't heal, this does heal, this heals, this heals, and this heals. That's fine. We still don't have enough gold to buy you to put you here, and we could also buy a lamp. It's 11 gold though. Maybe we owl and lamp it. We don't have any spikes, we don't need that. We send it. Okay, we're still waiting for a fanny pack at the top to put the owl in. Heat build with the dragon is always very, very strong. Not to mention they've got a artifact death in the bag of stones, so our fatigue damage is going to be crazy. We are ramping heat quicker than they can hurt us now. We win. Hell yeah. Was that 114 heat? 104 heat. Good lord. In how many seconds? 13 seconds almost. Damn. We've gained another armored puppet. I don't think we want it. We've gained this thing. This only hits the weapon. And what does it do to weapons? 30% chance to use a mana and inflict 3 frost. I don't think we care about that. We're going to sell it. We gain some more booties. I don't think we care about that. We're going to sell it. We could get a Jinx. A Jinx could go hard here. Like there? It doesn't get the weapon though. It would have to go here, I think. For the weapon, well, basically for all the activators and the spike. I think we do that. We move you here, so you're hitting 2, you're hitting 1. We put the shells back in like this. I don't know why we've got these shell items. They're crap. They're absolute garbage, but it is what it is. We can put you up here. It would be nice if this went one further forward for the chilies, so we generate even more heat. But I think the ramping of the weapon and both the activators... Yeah, that's fine there for now. It doesn't. We don't need to do anything else with that. The food's already triggering really fast. It would be cool if we can get another one of these up here or something for the food, but right now I think that is fine. We will roll for bag space. We'll buy the owl now because it's there. There's a 4-slot of bag space. It's not a fanny pack, but that is absolutely perfect. We put the owl here. Not the best because it does have slots either side. So we do lose some slots by putting it at the very top of the bag. We don't optimize that very well. We could also duplicate the chilies, but I think this is better because you're gaining 3 buffs every 2.1 seconds. You're gaining 2 heat every, I don't know, 2 seconds. And this is going to have a chance to duplicate the heat and duplicate more heat because that's what we have the most of. So that is all okay. We can start with some rejuvenation. And then I guess we want to put these in armors. We don't have any armors, so these are both pointless. We're going to sell them both. Send it. I think we're looking real strong. I think, anyway. We're nullifying a load of buffs because they've got 2 helmets and we've only got 1 helmet, so you can see the amount of nullified buffs. It's a 15% chance to nullify. Look how much they're nullifying. I know they've got 2 helmets, but Christ. We're just nullifying a bunch of their mana, which doesn't do it. These helmets are crazy. That can't be a 15% chance. This cannot be 15%, and these cannot be 20%. I highly doubt. Especially when we saw the frost boots, and the first like 17 frosts were just resisted with a 20% chance. I think these are insane. We need to get this helmet every game. 15% chance to nullify buffs. We saw how many it nullified. Can we even see that? We can't, can we? Activations, maybe? What's it called? Cap of discomfort. No, it's not on activations. Block? We can't really see this, can we? No, that's a shame. I wish there was a way to just like, I don't know, highlight this and just like right click it or something, so we can actually see exactly what this did during this game, because that seemed to nullify, especially theirs. The amount of buffs that were nullified was crazy. We've gained an armor thing. We don't gain any armor, although it does start the battle with 30 armor. We'll just bang it in for a second. We get another bag slot. Bag slots are nice. What do? You use a mana to gain 5 armor and a random buff. You are free damage because you are 0 stamina cost, but I don't think we need this. We don't really have anywhere to put it unless we roll for bag space. We don't need the rock. We don't need this thing. Although in the bag it's probably quite nice because it's going to give us some rejuvenation. So I think that's kind of okay. We don't have anywhere to put you. Unless we spin the carrot round, and then we have nowhere to put the food buffer, so we can't do that either. I think we sell this for 7. Tim on offer for 5. Is that better than crit chance and critical damage? You are gaining crit chance for each rejuvenation and luck, but that is critical damage as well. This would be nice. But a 50% chance to steal a random buff, I don't think is that good right now, so we're going to roll past you. Another helmet could be good. So I think we're going to grab that, and we're going to make another one of these. Because these seem insane, as I just said. So now we're going to have 2 of them for the survival, the last 2 rounds. And I don't think we need more mana, because this is now pumping mana. Let's send it. Didn't even pay attention to how many buffs were duplicated up here because of the amount of buffs that we were nullifying. Stone Golem with 3 bags. You need 7 rejuvenation. You've just hit 7 rejuvenation, I think. I don't know. 2.6 second cooldown. I'm pretty sure. Oh, they've gained 9 now, so yeah, they've definitely didn't even matter. I was so busy watching this, I didn't even pay attention to the rest of the board. A Critwood Staff as well. With a Stone Golem with 3 out of 4 bags. 39 to 44 damage. Did they gain armor then? What happened? 5, 6. Still on 6. Rejuvenation. We don't need to see that bit. 5, 4. It still hasn't activated. There's the 7. There's the 10. Went to 9 because we stripped a buff. They dropped down to 7, and then they lost. This never triggered, because they never actually had 7 when this was triggering to use the 7 buffs to reduce the cooldown to 2.6 seconds and gain 150 armor once, although it already is 2.6 seconds. So maybe they did use 7 rejuvenation. Oh, there, they must have just used it. Did they? I don't see where that happened. Stone Golem there. Oh, they got 8 for like a second. They went from 5 just before. Yeah, like half in the same moment that the Golem procs, they gained some from their strong healing potion. So that's when they would have gained it. And that's when they gained the 150 armor. But the 150 armor went away in like 2 seconds. I didn't even see that happen. Crazy. We've now got 2 caps of discomfort, which is crazy. We don't need Sir Sand, although we are heat, so that actually does benefit us, kind of. So let's do what? We could move this down like that. We can move that across. We can put you here. And then we can put Sursan there. So basically, both players at the start of the game take 25% less damage for 7 seconds. We also take 25% less damage for the first 5 seconds. So we're going to take 50% less damage for the first 5 seconds. And we've got crazy debuff nullifying, crazy buff nullifying when they get buffs. And this reduces our opponent's healing by 60%. We do get 3 blind on us and 3 blind on them, but we do have a lot of debuff cleanse from a singular carrot. And we can reflect debuff, so that actually works out really well for us. We'll put you here. We don't need to use the book. We've got this armor thing still. It doesn't need to go anywhere in particular, so we can go there. We've gained another shell, so you can live there. Oh, that's the same shell we took out just a second ago. So you go there, I think. You no longer get duplication on the debuff, so we could switch you out like that. You're hitting 2, you're hitting 1. I think that's okay. Yep, and we got another Molten Dagger. We don't need it, we sell it. We could get more Vampirism. I think we lock and we roll once just to see what else is available. Cheese is also good. Singular bag slot's also nice. We grab the singular bag slot, put it here, and then next turn we go one of these, and then we, smash it. Okay. Oh, they've got a Charismatic Sword. It's attacking very fast. Holy. 0.48 seconds. It's chipping away at us, doing 36, 46, 40 something else. Okay. Yeah, we did not gain the heat to outscale them. Crazy. Again, I can't believe we lose to such a garbage bag. This is only affecting these 2 items, because these helms don't do anything, so that's just to basically even out the scales. Lamps and Jin lamps gain light. Light items trigger 40% faster, so this doesn't do anything. Oh, it does. Every 5.48 seconds it gains 1 of every buff. This scroll's going every 1.36 seconds, and this sword is going every 0.6 seconds. Obviously, they've got a bit of heat as well. Both of these gloves... I mean, these gloves only do 1 for like 4 seconds. They gain 40% attack speed. These are permanent. Attack 10% slower, they deal 20% more damage and gain 7 armor. This was ramping mana. I don't know if they actually hit 30 mana. And then this is obviously stealing our rejuvenation, which was okay, to be completely honest. We also gained loads of luck because of misfortune, which isn't great. I mean, it is, because we do gain 1.25% critical hit chance for each luck and rejuvenation, which means this has a 100% crit chance. This didn't have a crit chance, and we still got smashed. But this lamp, not touching a weapon, just move you sideways, put you up here, and then put the lamp up there. Like, what? How have we lost to such a garbage bag? I don't understand. You could have also put things on the left-hand side, like the cheese and the badger, or even the heart on the left-hand side, although this is touching loads of things. So it starts with 24% attack speed. It gains 1.2 damage on hit. Chance to inflict 4 random debuffs on hit. Well, we've got such good debuff cleanse because it's every 0.92 seconds, I guess. Interesting. Can't believe we lost to such a garbage build. Lol. There's the sword we needed, finally, but we still haven't seen Thorn Loom. Or the Thorn Whip, sorry. We could go hard here and start reorganizing bags to put the buff bag in, but I honestly don't care. It gets the last round or 2, and because we've got so much stuff going on, I don't really want to reorganize our bags. If it was easy to put it in, we would put it in, obviously, but it's not going to be easy to put in, so not bothered. We're going to sell that. We could get a fanny pack, which is nice. We could fanny pack the chilies. Nope, because then we've only got 1 bag slot remaining. Oh no, we can't even do this up here now anyway, because we don't have enough bags. Alright, we got a buff stick. Buff stick's nice, it can go there, it's fine. We got a fire, we don't need it. We gain some armor, we don't need it. We gain some cheese, we do need it. I think the cheese goes here, you go here. Does that hit the cheese? It does hit the cheese. We sell this green gemstone because we ain't got nowhere to put you. We could start the game off with more heat. I think that is probably a play. Where can we put this fanny pack with ease? I guess we can put it up here for the buff stick. And then we've got 3 leftover bags. We buy this, so we start the game off with 6 heat. We can just put you anywhere, I think. Yep. And then we've got 2 extra bag slots with no gold. Final game, let's send it. I think that's okay. Sir Sand doesn't need to be in a fanny pack, but it's fine. Oh my holy. This is an interesting build. We paused it because I'm very impressed with the bag layout. They're using Lightsaber and they're using Staff of Unhealing. Luckily, we do give them 60% minus to their healing, so this is going to deal 60% less damage. And then they've got the Heart of the Cards. So gain 3 rejuvenation. If the card is at position 3 or higher in the chain, they are going to gain a crazy amount of mana. We're going to play this at 0.5 because I'm kind of impressed about the fact that these are running a very heavy card build. And I don't know if we win or not. So every time they reveal a card, when it's 3 or higher, they're gaining 3 rejuvenation. Or are they? Yeah, they're gaining 3 rejuvenation and 3 mana for every single... Although that gave them 2. Oh, it's because we're nullifying some of their buffs, I guess. Yeah, nullifying. What an interesting card build. They do have 100% of their healing as damage. They have 64% more magic damage, but they have 48% heal reduction. We are ramping heat, which means I think we're at a heat value where they can't sustain and we win. Yeah, we're just going to smash them. Yeah, smashed them. That was a really cool build. What do the cards have? Gain 2 luck. Cards are revealed 50% faster. If this is the first card in the chain, gain 1 in power. So these 2 didn't gain in power, but all the cards are 150% faster. But each card before, gain a bunch of mana and remove 3 random buffs from your opponent. That's 9 buffs they remove, and oh, it says there 3. Number of cards before. So that's 9 mana they gain and 9 buffs they have removed. Deal 7 damage with 100% lifesteal. If the number of cards is even, gain 2 rejuvenation and your healing is increased by 6%. Surely that would make more sense for the unhealing. That they would just put loads of the lovers. Because of Staff of Unhealing. It's fine. And they then got a bunch of these. White Eyes Blue Dragon. You take minus 10% magic damage. Gain 12 armor, 6 for each card before. They've got 5 before. And they inflict frost. Again, they inflict more frost. They inflict even more frost. Gain a bunch of armor. Then they've got the Holofire Lizard, which is increased magic damage. Wait. Surely this should have been way later in the chain then. Deal 7 magic damage with 100% lifesteal. Because these have increased magic damage by 8%. Deal 8% more magic damage. Deal 12 magic damage plus 4 for each card before. 8 cards before. Gain 4 heat. 9, 10, 11 cards before. That was dealing quite a lot of damage, like 44 more damage on the final card. And then they've got a bunch of jokers. On reveal, gain 6 random buffs for each pair before, which is 0. Ooh, they resist 1 critical hit, so they didn't care about that. For each 3 of a kind before, which they have 2 of, weapons use minus 25% stamina, and you can see at the end they had full stamina. So the stamina cost is 0 on both these weapons, because I guess. Yeah, all of these are classed as triplets. Sorry, all 4 of them are taking into consideration the triplets. So minus 25 stamina, 50, 75, 100% stamina, which means their weapons are completely free. That is nuts. And then for each 4 of a kind before, which is 1, activate 2 random revealed cards except Jimbos. So again, they're either going to deal more magic damage and gain more heat. They're going to deal more frost and get more armor. Or they're going to gain, well, these 3 probably would have been crap, to be fair. Because all they do is reveal the first card and gain them power. They had a few buffs left over at the end, but we had 177 heat. So our weapon was triggering every 0.32 seconds. Fedora every 0.44. Carrot every 0.47, and Misfortune every 0.41. So we just smashed him. Everything was triggering so fast. Even the Cupcake from 6 seconds was 1.17. Jinx 0.66. Cheese 0.74. Lamp 0.75. Yeah, so we absolutely demolished them. Crazy. That was a good fight. And I'm glad we did survival, because hopefully we gained more than 5 ranking. We did 11. So we're about where we started. Nice. Nice. I think, though, that is going to wrap us up for today's stream.